Welcome to We Love to Hate Everything. I'm Jody, and along with my long-distance bestie Amanda, we live to break down all the things we love to hate. Each week, we scour TV, TikTok, and pop culture and deliver you our unfiltered, snarky takes on everything. Take a moment to subscribe on YouTube so you catch all our live streams and shows, and follow the links in the banner to subscribe to our free weekly podcast and 2 Patreon shows, We Love to Hate TV and Total Request Podcast, where you request the shows and we break them down. Once subscribed, you have instant access to our massive library of hundreds of past shows and recaps. We promise you'll love it. And listen, we're all friends here, so let us hear from you in the comments. We love getting to know you, and we hope you enjoy the show. All right, let's go. Hello, and welcome to We Love to Hate Everything. I want to eat everything too. I'm Jody. Oh, and you're muted. Amanda's here, though.
Hi, I'm Amanada.
I'm Amanada.
And I see Scout wandering around in the background there.
Oh no.
I saw a tail walking by.
Sitting on the chair next to me.
Oh, she's going to be a perfect angel.
Oh, I mean, she's going to be great.
Now, you have not watched this episode. I've watched it twice. And honestly, it was hard to rewatch. It's a very upsetting episode. Nothing really fun about it, but there's a lot to snark on. I don't know if you're reading through these comments, but a lot of these are spoilers. So guys, stop saying spoilers, because Jody doesn't know any of this stuff. And it also probably doesn't make any goddamn sense to you.
Okay.
What about
I'm saying something about crepes, or crepes.
There's a lot of crepe talk. Like the crepe discussion blew up, so
crepe
you're gonna have fun. Yep. So here we are. Amanda and Jody, don't worry about putting up our chat comments. Oh, we actually like putting up the chat comments. It keeps us honest. And it forces us to monitor the chat so that people don't make us say the N-word again.
So we don't wish Nick G a happy birthday.
Sure. He was
fell for it.
We're too innocent.
Joke in the book, and we just fell right into it.
Thanks for joining us, guys. I know everyone's been very excited. I was fielding comments all night. I was up till about 4 a.m, slept till 7, and then fell back asleep around noon. Then woke up at 1:30, and now I'm like in that woozy state where I'm like, oh, holy shit. Yeah, okay. But we're good.
Oh my gosh.
I'm already excited. This is already pumping me up. I'm as pumped up as Cody when he's on testosterone. Just Cody in his normal life.
Wait, did he admit to it this episode?
No. But he admits to basically wanting to commit a murder-suicide for a while. He says it quite a few times.
Well, okay. Okay. I was not prepared for that at all.
And now we got a new regular girly in the cast. We got Nathan, the guy with the eyes.
Oh.
And look, we're not beneath or above whatever we're fine with making cross-eyed jokes. Unfortunately, or fortunately, Ace and Caitlin ran out the gambit of any kind of joke you could make. So we'll leave it to them. Like, Nathan's got both eyes on the prize. So I think one of them said Nathan actually only had one wife, but he was seeing double.
Oh no.
I mean, it's pretty funny though. So anyway, you're gonna really enjoy. But there's like a lot of man time with Cody and Nathan. A lot.
Oh, lots of bro time, huh?
Yep. A lot of Robin complaining, and the editing is just, shall I say, a chef's kiss of editing. My favorite expression.
Careful. Hey, lots of love to you, Elizabeth. Just want to say.
Oh, sorry, Elizabeth.
And all that love.
I hope this can get your mind off it for however many hours we're in here.
Yeah.
So,
I'm sure we'll make a fool of ourselves at some point. You can laugh at our expense all you want.
My shirt will probably pop open or something. But let's just blast through this today because we want to spend a lot of time on the episode. So let's just really quickly go through what we have coming up. We have, first of all, follow us on TikTok and Instagram. Join our Facebook group. Easy to find all of them. Facebook group is We Love to Hate TV, but Instagram and TikTok, Love to Hate Pod. And the numbers are really skyrocketing over there.
I just liked one of the TikToks
I
that you
saw
made.
that. So that's good. And then this week on Patreon, great time to sign up. It's kind of the beginning of the month. Actually, I think we have it set so that it doesn't matter when you sign up, right?
Yeah.
So
you don't get like dinged twice.
Sign up on the 29th.
I don't know, whatever.
So this week on Love to Hate TV, this is on Patreon, Sister Wives Season 8, Episode 6, First a Verdict, Then a Lawyer. I'll post that tonight or tomorrow because I took 2 or 3 bathroom breaks during that I'm going to have to edit out. I definitely pressed mute, but it's just long periods of silence. So I'll edit those out.
That's fine.
Get it up there. And Sister Wives Season 8, Episode 6, First a Verdict, Then a Lawyer. This is when the anthropologists come to the conclusion that Cody doesn't have a favorite. You can't tell at all who he spends more time with. And Robin takes Solomon to emergency tooth surgery because of his bottle rot. And I don't know if I should even tell you.
He's the first baby. He's the first 3-year-old baby to ever have any dental work or medical procedure ever.
He needs all the attention.
Yes. Yeah. She's nervous. She's just kind of worrying a little bit.
Oh, you mean like the teenagers? Antoinette's like, no, every single one of your other kids.
We notice Cody's around a lot. Spends a lot of one-on-one time with Solomon.
She's like, that's just because of his surgery. Okay, but there's a spoiler here, but I won't even tell you the spoiler. There's going to be a jump scare for you unless you've been looking at the Facebook group, but I hope you haven't. Have you been like? No,
I saw one brief snapshot of Robin's kitchen. Someone was taking a photo.
That's not going to. There's going to be a jump scare. You're going to be like, holy shit! And but it's gonna. We're gonna have some discussions about teeth and maybe some binkies and maybe what the damage that binkies do to, an 8-year-old. We'll get into that. And then on TRP, which is patreon.com/trpod. That's where you get all our back episodes, hundreds. But then you can also just get it on tier 1 of our regular Patreon. We're doing Superstore, Season 2, Episode 5, Dog Adoption Day. A dog better not die. Oh. Whoever suggested this. There better not be some twist that a dog dies. But that's what we're doing. And I just posted Teen Mom OG, Season 5, Episode 14. Why can't we all just get along? This is where Butch gets out of prison. Everyone remembers that. And he's all tan and his hair's long. I mean, we all remember.
Butch could get it back in the day, I think.
Oh, he could totally get it. I looked it up and he was like 450 at the time.
Oh, here we go. Oh, that's always the worst when you see the ages of people. Did you send me that TikTok? There was like all these old people that in our minds looked really old and they were like 35.
I think it was people from like the 60s, 70s, 80s, I think. And I think people just did look older then.
Yeah,
they didn't have all the products and stuff. Yeah,
right.
Hairstyles were different.
Yeah,
but I just posted that, and I'm gonna get the next one out later this week. And lastly, just smash that helps our algorithm. Yeah. And hit the subscribe button. We only need I think 200 more people before we hit 5K, which I know is kind of a pathetic number for a YouTuber, but we're proud of it.
Hey, I just want to say, I believe this is Dr. Amy wants to know what we're doing to make our skin look so amazing. And
it's a filter.
I'm really glad you guys are just, we're no shame.
Believing
obviously that you guys would too, if you're putting your mug out on YouTube. All right. You got to do what you got to do.
It says face correct or something. That's what it's called.
Oh, and it's correct and it's doing its job. That's probably why there's a delay. If there's ever a delay, it's probably because it's stop moving your big nose. We're trying to do you a favor here and trim it down.
StreamYard's doing this weird thing where it's making itself sound more professional, and now instead of entering the studio, you're entering the stage.
Oh yeah, I don't like that, babe.
I don't like it either. It gives me PTSD back to my stage days. I'm wearing my Sister Wives Closet rings, of course.
I am too. Okay, now good. I put them on, and I'm also wearing
Did it take you 25 years to get it? Oh, good. Yeah. Did it take you forever to get them actually lined up?
That's what I was going to say. Now, I didn't get them lined up because you do have to like figure out the correct configuration. And if you just like throw them on, it just goes willy-nilly. It just looks like snakes or something, right?
There's several different manipulations you can do.
Painful. Like you're going to lacerate yourself with that.
Yeah. No, it's not good. It's not a good product.
Not kid friendly. No.
Nope. But that's it. How are you doing? Have you had a good week? Anything new with you?
Been very, very busy. I got a dumpster, Amanda, and cleaned out the basement and the garage. Kind of did a Christine, if you will.
Are you adding on a third car garage?
Oh yeah. Like in a third story.
Oh, I figured.
Expand my
above the
tennis
garage
court in the backyard.
Like a casita. That the casita Janelle never got.
Right.
We also get a lot of.
I love a good purge. Throwing shit away.
Now, this episode, by the way, is a Christmas episode, so we get a lot of food and cooking. So that's why I want to kind of blast through hot topics and stuff, so that we can really focus on the food. But here we go. This is the highlight of our week. We're excited to have all of you here, and let's get into some hot topics. Hell yeah. Okay, so hot topics. Now, this one is actually like physically, literally hot. Did I even put the picture up?
Of course. God, is Howie like on fire?
No, I actually have 0 Howie things for you today. God, but a lot of people sent me. Well, first of all, everyone is tagging me in that airplane shit story. Have you watched that?
Oh yeah, someone got diarrhea and they had to clear the plane.
Yeah, but like there's a video of it, and like I think it was an older woman. So like I think this kind of, I mean, I'm already at that age. I mean, everyone knows. But I think she walked down the aisle and it was just kind of splashing everywhere out of her.
Oh no. Oh, that's really bad. Oh, I wonder if she was on like chemo drugs or something like that, because that can really
It's so embarrassing. Like that sucks. So, but thank you everyone sent that to me.
It was like, Amanda, Aminata, were you traveling?
No, I'm comfortable having diarrhea in the
okay, well, I was asking because there was another story where 2 people were forced to sit on seats that were covered in vomit.
I saw that too, yes.
I mean, truly,
airlines killing it these days. And then a dog was missing for like 10 days, and then she got it back. What? Shockingly, I don't know how, but she got it back, and they offered her like, I don't know, $2,000. I'd be like, you're paying my rent for the rest of my life and all my expenses for that. Can you imagine if like Walter went missing in an airport?
Oh, like you and Auntie Debbie and Daphne would be.
Oh,
you'd be asking to speak to the manager. Oh, Daphne's not leaving until she's speaking to someone.
Oh yeah, she'd be yelling at the manager, and I would just be going hysterical. I would like get on the belt, like the baggage claim belt, and like roll into the back and like tear everything apart.
You'd be on the wings of every plane, just like Walter.
Yeah, Walter. But somehow they found it. But the big story this week that I just loved the most is that a teenager. Now this isn't funny, but it's funny in relation to us. A teenager died this week doing the 1 chip challenge.
What?
Did you not hear this?
Died. The
Pocky
a teenager dies, yet Howie lives. Tell me what's wrong with this picture.
And Stephen Assanti. Also, I don't believe this. How do you die from this? It wasn't that. Well, I mean, it was awful.
It was bad.
It's not that bad. Like, I didn't ever think that my life was in danger, and I'm sure I'm way less healthy than this kid.
What did he die from? Did he drink too much water? Or too much milk?
I don't know. It never really gave I tried to look at some articles. Here's a picture of that 1 chip. Remember that?
Oh, I remember.
Cost me $100, $50 per chip.
Unbelievable. Oh my God.
Crazy. And then they sent it to New York, and then I just traveled with them in the seat next to me. Like Walter was here, and then, no. They they were like on top of a bag on the floor, and I just kept like looking at them, and I'm like, soon, my friends. So
yeah, I mean, I've never shared a milkshake with anyone in my life.
I don't think
you and I shared a lot of things.
I haven't had a milkshake before or since, really.
It was a vanilla milkshake. Ariola's favorite.
Paige. Now, if anyone wants to watch us do the one chip challenge together, it's on our Facebook page. You can hear it. It's Facebook on the group. Audio, Facebook group. You can listen to it, but it's better to watch it.
I mean, someone could. We shouldn't put this idea out there, but that could be edited to look real disgusting.
Well, because we're just like we're looking up, and there's just like milkshake drooping on our mouth. And we're just like, I'm sure it's way different to listen to.
We did it live at Facebook Live, and people were truly concerned.
And that was the first time we ever went live. And I think we had like 30 people watching, and we were like, famous. And it was rough. It lasted like 20 minutes before we both were like, okay. But you can search it on our Facebook group. We Love to Hate TV Facebook group. I'll let you in if you just answer the questions. You don't even need to answer them right. You can just say, I don't know, I just joined or something.
Yeah, we just know that you're not about.
But you can just go to like the search bar, and I think you just type in one chip challenge. It should come up. It's on the video section. It was rough. But so you know how like when stuff happens in the US, you guys just kind of don't deal with it? You kind of like, they're fine.
We all get along. It all resolves itself.
Yeah, it's just it's a
we're friendly here. Yeah.
It's a fluke. Canada
support each other.
Done. No more one chip challenge. Can't get them anymore.
Outlaw.
They got rid of them all immediately. Can't do the one chip challenge in Canada anymore.
I feel like Daphne called up and was like, "Oh, it's a little spicy, you know." Ron almost ate one. Ronnie almost ate one.
Oh my God.
He probably thinks barbecue is spicy.
Yeah, I mean, I've never seen one of them reach for hot sauce, but like they're both Ukrainian and Polish, and we don't have the spiciest food in our culture, really. It's a lot of sour cream. A lot of dill, a lot of sour cream.
Dill and sour cream. Hey.
Yeah, potatoes and dough.
Well, I mean, you really can't go wrong with any of those.
I saw this too. Maybe I saw an article saying, yeah, he ate too many of them, which you're not supposed to do that.
Okay, well that's why it's called a one chip challenge.
And there are warnings all over the packaging, like saying, like, do this at your own risk. Make sure you have.
I've never had that sensation where I felt it in my ears, like it went into my ear canals, and my ears hurt. It was so spicy.
It was the second you crunch down on it. It was
breathing in once oxygen hit it.
Yeah,
it was like, it was bad. Anyway,
it was really bad. But anyway, so Canada got rid of it. I'm sure the U.S. is going to probably double its supply. You guys are probably going to buy it out in full now.
Yep, we'll probably cover it, like the medical expenses. We'll cover that, but
yeah, that'll be covered under your insurance.
Yep.
So that's fun. Okay, and also do the one chip challenge, guys. I think it's fun. I suggest it. I think it's a one time in your life thing, but it is fun. It's funny. Yeah. Have a milkshake, an extra large milkshake. Yes. Okay, another thing. Paul from 90 Day Fiancé was found, so it was just a media stunt from the two of them.
Wow, I'm stunned.
Yeah,
I'm so surprised.
Jody.
Paul
he
wants
said
attention. What?
It was just a misunderstanding.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's kind of it kind of reminds me of when I used to run away when I was younger, and no one would come look for me and find me. One of my sisters would always be like, I'm running away, leave a note, and like the whole family would disperse and go look for her, and then I would do it, and I'd just be waiting at the park till sundown, and I'm like, well, guess I'm packing it up and going home because no one's looking for me. I called my bluff.
Now, are you still watching The Masked Singer?
No, but I saw you sent that earlier. You got me into it. I went hard into it, and then you ditched me on it.
Yeah, I did. I was just like, I can't stand Jenny McCarthy.
Oh, well, any of it. It's too long. There's too many comments. There's too many little bits they put in there. I just want to hear them sing, guess, next.
And I'm not great with like clues, like when they do those like clue sections. I can never understand what they're trying to. And you're always good at that. You're good at like wordplay and stuff because you're good at reading blind items, and I suck at it. So I just like, can we just sing and then get to the reveal? Anyway, but hey, spoiler, but this is definitely, I don't know what this creature is, but it's 100% Tom Sandoval. He's going to be on The Masked Singer.
Now listen, it's not a bad idea from like a PR standpoint. It's not a bad idea. It distracts from the narrative, right?
And in his little like introduction video, he says, you know, I used to be on top of the world, but now I'm the lowest of the low. I'm the most hated guy in America, which, okay, you're not that important. Like reality people, like people that watch reality shows don't like
very
you,
quickly
but, like,
forget.
My mom doesn't.
Well,
hate
now Ashton Kutcher and Mila Kunis are the most.
Oh, well,
hated.
we're gonna get into that. But anyway, everyone check out Tom Sandoval. He also is in this other show. It's like, you know, because Tom Schwartz did that Stars on Mars show, which by the way is over now, and it was the most anticlimactic ending ever.
Okay, let me guess, they're not on Mars.
No, it was just who won. I was like,
who won?
It's, well, can I just say it? Does anyone care if I reveal it? Spoiler for Stars on Mars, which literally no one engages with me about. Yes. So, like, Justine made me watch it, and then she even fell off. Okay. Adam Rippon won.
Who's he?
Now, you would know him from The Masked Singer because he played Egg, and he got voted off first in that season.
Okay, I'd have
he's an ice skater. He's like he's like he's a gay guy. He's fun to be around, but I was like, he won? Him? I was like, oh,
two reality shows like that? I don't know.
But then there's another show. I don't know what it's called, but it's basically Stars on Mars, where it's like people pretending that, I don't know, they're at war or something, and Tom Sandoval's also in that. So I mean, I guess get it. I mean, I guess turn lemon into lemonade. I mean, what else are you gonna do?
It keeps us talking about him, and we're not talking about his nail polish or.
And Masked Singer is a show you want to go on if you want people to like you a little bit, because it's such a wholesome
Rudy
show.
Giuliani was on The Masked.
Well, but didn't two of them like walked off stage?
Yeah, Ken walked off.
And, and I think who else? The guy, the son, she's a good girl.
Oh my God.
He's the son of that actor. Who is it, guys?
Why are we both blanking right now? I'm
shit.
Okay.
I guess
ready for the comments are going to get lit right here.
Masked Singer judges. Robin something?
Robin Thicke.
Oh. Yes, and he's the son of Alan Thicke. That's why I said the son.
Yep. I was thinking Alec, but I knew it wasn't
works.
Alec. Okay.
Robin Thicke. Robin Thicke.
Oh.
All right, got it. All right. Okay, but let's talk about like the big story of the week that well, first of all, Jimmy Fallon was canceled, which
because he's a known alcoholic.
Well, you don't.
Is that why?
Well, not every alcoholic is like a bad person.
Oh,
but
no,
like
I agree. That's why I'm saying like
he's apparently just like a really
thing.
I didn't know that, but then like people are coming out saying no, I worked with him for years. But then this goes to the next story. I don't really care about Jimmy Fallon getting canceled. Like, whatever. He has enough money to like last him for like 800 years. But Danny Masterson, let's talk about this because this is an ongoing story.
Well, I mean, it's about damn time, right? I mean, bye.
Yes.
Go to prison. Bye.
He always seemed creepy. He always seemed like way older than the rest of them. Well, Ashton Kutcher was older than the rest of them, but he got sentenced to 30 years to life, meaning he doesn't even get like a parole hearing until 30 years, which
good. Goodbye. This has been a long time coming, and it should have been way sooner.
Yep. And but like that's like the conviction is great. and the sentencing is great. But this whole thing is getting eclipsed by, Ashton and Mila, bad idea. You done fucked up. This isn't great. They're not handling it well either. They need a better publicist.
No, and it's two actors that are clearly acting. Like, they did the opposite of what you and I tried to do. Like, oh, we're going to look good for this. We're going to put on a filter. They're like, we're so sad, and we're just moping around the house, and we're going to make a video because we're so sorry, but we're not really. It was horrible.
It was
and
bad.
Mila is reading right off a cue card.
Yeah. Like, they're both like, I'm really sorry about that. He's when I knew him, he was a really good guy. Wasn't she like 14 when she started the show, and everyone else was like 20? Like, Ashton was like 19 and she was 14.
And I think that was her first kiss.
It was her first kiss.
Which 14 and a 19-year-old.
You can't really like gauge that opinion like in an adult light. But I forget. I don't know if it was Beyond the Blinds, if it was Ace and Caitlin, or if it was Cara Berry, but one of the podcasts that covered this week said it looks like they're in a hostage video. Yeah, like, it looks like somebody sat them down and was like, "You read this right now," because there's no emotion. It is smug. Yeah. So I mean, rough, but yeah, boots on the ground. Hi, Jean. Thank God you're here. We need Jean in here. She makes me feel more secure. Yeah, they didn't know that the letters are public, so, like, I mean, I guess I can see that. Yeah, whoopsie-doo. Also, Deborah Jo Rupp wrote one, which I don't love that, and I read all these letters.
I don't know that name.
She's the mom in That 70s Show, and then she's also Giovanni Ribisi's Phoebe's brother's wife, and then Giovanni Ribisi wrote a letter. Now, I want to just read that letter, because I did take a screenshot of it, because it seems like an 8-year-old wrote this. And it's in like a weird font. Okay, let me just find it really quickly. Okay. To the Honorable Judge, he spelled this word. My name is Giovanni Ribisi. I am an actor living in Los Angeles. I have known Danny Masterson since I was 9 years old. When we were children, this is so stupid. Like, the information he gives is like, okay, you gave it.
Let me guess, he wasn't a rapist when he was a child.
Right. Or he was, but he was nice to you. Danny would, when we were children, Danny would trek across the country from New York and stay with my family and me in North Hollywood during the peak audition months for child actors. It was always a joy for my family to have him as a guest. Oh, okay. Well, cut his conviction in half then based on that.
Yeah.
As a 10-year-old, he was a good guest. 2.5 years ago, Danny visited my wife and me at our home. He talked about his farm, where he managed to live and support his family by doing most of the work around the farm himself. That's a whole paragraph.
Oh my God, he works
on a farm, Jody.
Wow. Yes. Okay. Wow.
I have always known Danny to be an ethical, honest person who lived with the highest standards in work and family. But that's not what this is about. It's not about his work ethic or the fact that he raises goats on a farm.
Right.
Or that he loves his family, or that he's nice to other men around him. That's really not what this is about, Giovanni. Because I have always known Danny to be a central figure in my peer group because of his integrity, his stance against drugs. That's the main thing everyone's saying, is he advocates against drugs.
Wow. Oh, okay. Well, I mean, that should get you off the hook.
His abhorrence of violence. Giovanni did not write this, but I don't think that the word abhorrence exists in Giovanni's mind. But his abhorrence of violence, and most of all, the respect he demonstrates toward women and children. He is a devoted husband and a doting father who sacrifices for his family. His wife and daughter depend on him. I know Danny has been convicted of 2 counts of forcible. I can't see what it says after that because there's like a TikTok thing. But I only ask that you consider his daughter in his sentencing. He is a good father, and it is important to her and her upbringing. Kind regards, Giovanni Ribisi. All right. Bye-bye.
I didn't see him essay someone, so he's a good guy.
And when he was a kid,
like the Bill Cosby stuff.
He trekked across the country. What was he like? Was he on like a 2-wheeler? Like what was?
Well, that's cool that he could afford to do that.
That is nice. That's nice.
Showing his white privilege, really, but cool.
Yeah, it's not great. I don't know how they're going to climb out of this. I follow a lot of people on TikTok that are publicists or like people that like help people's careers. And one woman broke it down and she's like, this is how Mila gets out of this. She divorces Ashton within the year. Then she writes a tell-all about how fucked up the whole experience of that 70s show is. And I agree with that. I feel like Mila could get out of this. Ashton, I guess, could too because he's part of that fucking boys club. And he would definitely call us fat. And so would Danny Masterson. And so would Giovanni Ribisi.
Yeah. Unapologetically over and over. In front of their daughters.
Yeah, like while laughing and pointing.
Yeah. Oh, thank you, Samantha, for the super sticker.
Thanks.
This is a really good point. I like this one. Just end of story. His victims are someone's daughters too.
Oh.
Like, boom, roasted. It's just true. Just because you didn't see it happen. I mean, it's proven that it happened. So, I don't know. I would have a hard time doing that.
Yeah.
I mean, I get it. It's their friend and all that, but still,
I mean, I was thinking
unless
that
you have no problem it being read publicly, then maybe just don't write one.
If this was like Winona Ryder when she was shoplifting, then it's like, okay, we get it. Like,
that was,
it doesn't mean that she's like this horrible, evil person, but like, it's not great. So
yeah,
anyway.
It's something. Thank you, being alive, Cody's version.
Oh my god, that is totally Cody. This episode is being alive.
Now I am like tiptoeing around this one.
Okay.
Do we address the Justin Martindale and Heather McDonald feud?
Okay, I was so deep into that last week. Like, so deep into it. It looks like it's over now. I think they both shut it down.
They got better PR than Mila and Ashton?
I mean, not really. They both... I mean... I don't know. The thing that bothered me the most this week, did you listen to that audio message I sent?
About... I'm sure I did.
Okay.
But which one?
Now, like, I know that she did all this stuff and she, like, pretended, like, she lost someone's earrings and then she's like, I would have given them back, obviously, if I'd known that they were expensive. It's like,
okay.
Okay.
If someone lends you, like, if you lent me earrings, okay, and I then went on vacation, I wouldn't bring your earrings with me.
Even if they were like $20. Well, but even you could borrow them. But then if you lost them, her thing was like, well, she never told me that they were, but like, it's not my responsibility if I lent them to you to continually ask you for, like, hey, can you pay me back for those really expensive earrings?
I would only wear them the one time that you lent them to me. I wouldn't then take them on vacation and wear them around. It's just bizarre to me. That's weird. I'm not a huge Heather. I've always thought she was a big
I love her guests. I love Justin Martindale. I love Chris Vangeola. I love Brandy and Julie, obviously. So I do. And I listen when she has like funny topics, but it's insufferable. But the most egregious thing I think of this whole thing is she did this episode the other day where she's talking about how she thought about becoming a Scientologist in like the 90s because she was seeing all of her peers like Jenna Elfman and Leah
Remini.
Leah Remini getting all these pilots, and to be honest, like they're not particularly as funny as me or as experienced as me, so it just didn't make sense. So I considered joining Scientology. I was like, you are so out of touch. Oh, and Fortune Famester. Yeah, she's a great guest too. But I don't want to say more than that because I know that her fans are rabid. So if you want to know this information, it's easily Googleable, especially on YouTube. But you can listen to Justin Martindale talk about it. You can listen to Jeff Lewis talk about it. You can also hear her talk about it all throughout like the last couple of weeks. So it'll give you like a whole day's worth of, wasting away listening to those podcasts. So that's that. And then
just in case we didn't say thank you to Mel B for the super sticker. Thank you.
Yes. Thanks, guys.
Look at Walter back there. Oh,
hi,
it's just like your little mascot. I love it.
Are you good puppy? He's gonna shake at the end of this. We'll try to.
Oh, I love it. Yeah, whenever we say bye-bye, he just shakes. You can hear his little collar go clink, clink, clink.
All right, any other hot topics? I can't think of anything else right now.
No. Can we get to what we're watching?
Yeah, let me find that video.
Oh, I can't wait.
Great.
Cinematic. I love it. Okay. So, Real Housewives of Salt Lake.
Yeah, I'm thinking we just talked about Salt Lake City and Plathville. Those are like the two big things that happened this week. All right, great. You want to start with Housewives?
Yeah, Salt Lake City, Heather. She did it. She drank the sauce. She drank the Kool-Aid. She's way too into herself. I don't know. Jury's out about the new girl. Don't know how I feel about that.
Oh,
don't really like Monica. Greek Angie. I'm just annoyed with her. Like I don't know.
She's way too excited to be there. Yeah.
And the dumb glasses and it's too much.
She tried, but she did earn it last season because they were going hard for Angie Harrington, obviously, to be the new cast member. And then Angie K came out with like guns blazing, and she had all those fights with Jen and stuff in those final episodes. So I guess she earned it, but she's like a regular cast member now. But Monica, I think that the level of petty and amazingness it is to bring in Monica as a new cast member, knowing that she was an actual like witness for the prosecution of Jen Shah for the FBI.
Bravo indeed. We now have an informant.
Perfect. And then does she look like Joe Giudice's wife a little bit? Monica?
Melissa?
Yeah, does she look like Melissa Giudice? She looks like she looks like one of them.
She looks like all the women who fill their face with stuff, where they all start looking the same.
She's only 38. I would have guessed like 45 at least. But whatever. All that aside, she's gorgeous. But she's a fun character. I don't know how many seasons that she'll last because the other girls will obviously catch on the second they watch this season how much tea she's spilling in her confessionals. But in front of everyone's faces, she's so nice and happy. But then she'll meet up with Lisa, and she's like, "Oh my God, Lisa, yeah, no, it's so great to talk to you." And then she's like, "Oh my God, Jen used to just hand the phone to me when she was on the phone with Lisa, and Lisa just goes on talking for 2 hours. It's like exhausting." And then she's like,
I totally believe it.
I believe it too. And she's like, Lisa, I can't believe Lisa and John are acting like they have this great life because I know all of their secrets and they're like pounding in my head. And like Heather, she says that she's like, Jen's never said a single nice thing about Heather. Like she's ready. She's like, I don't care. I'll go on 1 or 2 seasons and make some money and spill all the tea.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mel B.
I know. Thank you, Mel B. That's very nice. I think, or actually, what do you think Heather is talking about in the tease that they're doing where they barge into her room and she's like, "Oh my God, she did what? She's talking," or whatever the hell that is all about. What do you think?
Oh, like the beginning, like, I don't know. I'm sure I don't know because we don't know the timeline. I'm sure if it's going to be as anticlimactic as Heather's fucking black eye, I'm going to be really pissed.
My God. That's where I think she lost everyone with that stupid black eye story. What about Whitney?
Whitney? She didn't really make an impression on me this week.
No.
Like at all.
She's gotta bring it. And it can't just be like, "I'm gonna speak the truth because I've been keeping secrets for way too long. No more secrets."
Okay. What about how about Meredith Marks?
Oh. I don't have germs on my vagina, Whitney.
She has no chill whatsoever.
Oh my God.
Like
the tension in that house at all times, is frigid.
She reminds me of Robin, who just hasn't had a true laugh in years and years and years. Like a smile that actually meets her face.
Yeah, I love Ben and Ronnie, Watch What Crappens. Their impersonation of her laugh is so funny. It's like, it's just like this unhinged,
it's like a cackle.
Like weird cackling laugh. Yeah, because she's physically not made to laugh and have a light moment.
Right. And well, I mean, I'm thankful that we didn't have to see Brooksy in this episode.
Oh.
Brooks.
Well, I mean, what about Seth?
There was no Seth, was there?
I know.
Yeah.
So are we going to see him, or did he get the clue? Did he get the hint from last season?
He's like, maybe that bathtub taint situation wasn't the best look for us.
Ew, right when I was drinking my kombucha, you had to say taint. Gross.
Ugh. But Meredith, what was I gonna say? I don't know. She's a bitch. I don't like her. The thing she's mostly mad about is that Whitney came after you. She comes after my husband and my marriage. She comes after my bath. I mean, the one thing she didn't come after was my child. So I'm like, those are your three like be all end all.
And Seth for the record, Brooks. I'm Team Whitney on the bathtub thing, but I know.
I love a bath, but I don't. I know. I was going to say people.
Yeah, I'm not a bath person, but that's me.
Now that it's getting cooler, I'll be taking them again. I just bought some Kaboom cleaner for the bathtub in preparation.
Actually, didn't that guy die? I feel like that guy died of. I'm gonna guess
was it
maybe
the Kaboom
cocaine
guy
had something to do with it.
Well, probably. It wasn't the My Pillow guy because that guy.
Oh no,
that guy's a different thing.
He's alive and well.
Okay. It was one. Yeah, it was one of.
I feel like all those infomercial people, like you have to be high on cocaine.
You have to be on cocaine because you're doing these overnight infomercials.
Oh yeah, Ron Popeil. I didn't want that food dehydrator.
What about Mary coming back? I mean, I hate her so much.
ShamWow and OxyClean.
The OxyClean. Yes. Yeah.
I know ShamWow. I love how everyone is like, oh yeah, it's a ShamWow. We all know.
Yeah. Yeah.
The infomercial guys. Yeah.
All right. Mary Cosby. She's still so weird.
I don't know how I feel about it because she's creepy. And I don't know how I feel.
She just what?
She's just creepy and I don't know how I feel.
Yeah.
If it's good or bad for the show, because I'm just so creeped out watching her.
And there's just something so mentally unstable in her brain where like she can't even like walk through a door normally. She's like, I had to walk up a hill. And Meredith's like, what did you? Yeah. She's like, I guess there's a little bit of an incline. But she says her grandfather / husband was away for 6 months. And Meredith's like, how was that? And Mary's like, it was good. So, yeah. And then she says this weird story about how her son has a girlfriend, but people keep telling me that it's actually his wife. So we'll have to figure that out at some point. And the producer's like, don't you live with him? And she's like, yeah, just haven't had a chance.
Haven't had the time, you know. It's weird. It's too weird for me to enjoy her on the show. I just
she's
can't.
Not enjoyable.
It's not the kind of watch that you can sit back and be like, ha 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 ha. It's too
dark,
mentally unstable.
Yeah.
I don't like it at all.
And she's just a bad person. She's a terrible, terrible person. Billy Mays. All right,
there we go.
Everyone knows about it. See, we all follow this trashy kind of stuff. All right. Yeah. Smash that like, guys. We got about 500 people in here.
500 people here. Smash that like.
Smash it. And subscribe. What else about Salt Lake City?
I think that's about it. I mean, I'm always going to watch Salt Lake City. And that was your first season ever, like from the jump, from the premiere.
Yeah.
So yeah,
I remember when you floated that to me. That was like, I was still in New York. That was like, that was a while ago.
Wow.
Let's talk about Plathville. Do I have that graphic?
Okay.
I thought okay. Well, okay.
Oh my God. Those eyes. That's some Ramona Singer eyes if I've ever seen them. Whoa.
And it actually kind of scares me that Barry is like, well, I decided to go to the gym to work out my aggression, and he's like ripped as fuck, and I'm like, you must have like a shit ton of aggression. He says he goes there 4 times a day. I don't think that's normal.
So I guess he retired?
From what?
He was like a civil engineer or something like that.
Oh.
I remember he worked in somewhere in Florida or something.
I think they just have the show now, but
probably. What about Kim? She's not stretching out on that ballet bar.
No, but she was barefoot the entire episode, and I don't like when people are barefoot. Put some slippers.
You know who else is barefoot? Are you watching 90 Day Fiance the other way?
No, I'm
There's
just watching
this
Last
chick
Resort.
that goes. Okay, there's this chick that goes to South Africa to visit her man Wayne, and she maybe has some kind of substance issues, I'm gonna guess.
Sure.
And she runs away Paul style, shoeless, just running in the streets, and her hair is like Crystal Gale, like down to her ankles. And I'm not exaggerating, it's disgusting.
Yikes.
Kim Plath.
Oh, this bar is so nice. Like it doesn't move, it doesn't slide. It's solid.
Ooh. What happened to that dance studio though? Because we never saw anyone attending it or it being finished.
That's what I'm wondering.
There was like a full bar in there. But so everything's flipped now ever since Olivia threw that performance. It was a bit much at the when they went. Yeah, Olivia, when they went to the pond or whatever to like all get together.
That's right.
And she was acting super immature, but she's like 22 and like I think we've all done something stupid like that where you're like, yeah, that wasn't a great look for me. But now, and then this whole MLM thing happens and now everyone's completely flipped back onto like I
don't know the MLM thing.
Okay, you know how she said that Kim stole Ethan's credit cards or something?
Okay, yes.
But then they kind of explain it, and Mariah tries to explain it in, as far as Mariah can explain anything coherently.
Right.
But she said that her mom was in an MLM. Basically, if you break it down, it's that her mom was in an MLM. Ethan was in her downline. He wasn't really doing anything, but he was getting checks every month.
Okay. That's hilarious. Ethan's in the downline. What was it an MLM for some wine slushies? I really like those wine
Coca-Cola. I had my first Coke. I liked it. No, I think it was for something holistic. Some kind, I don't know, like a lotion.
Okay. Melaleuca or something. Okay.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. It's all the same shit. But so that's what it was. But now, so Mariah just leaves them high and dry, basically. Moves into a little flat, and Micah now lives alone as well in LA. But they come back to visit with Kim and Barry, and they have this whole conversation. And now they're just flipped back onto the exact same amount of brainwashing. Because Barry at one point is like, you know what that is?
You know what that's called?
Brainwashing. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like,
yeah. Yeah, that's what you guys have done to your children your whole life. Mm-hmm. Right.
Yeah.
Right.
It's so fucked up. And I really don't even believe that Barry and Kim are divorced. I think this is completely a storyline. That's what a lot of people are saying. Yeah.
That might make sense that she was like living in the apartment above the dance studio.
I think they bought a dance studio. It had an apartment, and this is like a good storyline. Hello, baby. Come here.
What about the creepy older sister who is in love with Ethan?
Lydia.
Who has the prayer closet? Lydia.
She put out an album, or she's going to put out an album this year. So everyone...
Of course. Yeah. Of course.
Set your Google alerts for that.
Well, didn't we hear her singing?
Yeah, the beginning of last season, she was singing.
She was doing what every 11-year-old girl does. They walk around the room and they like lightly like touch like along the window and they're singing
Look
a
out
song.
the window. Yeah. And she's not gay, but she's the most annoying to me, I think. Especially because she also gives me very polygamy Robin Brown vibes, and the fact that she's like, she says at one point like, well, you know, our dad's happy now, and when the head of the household is happy, then that trickles down, or that I think she says trickles down to everyone else.
Loved that roast. She said the roast was the best part of the meal. When they're eating Barry's roast, and they were all like living it up with kombucha, ironically. And I was like, ooh, some bubbly, some fizzy drinks.
Some fermentation in there.
Gross.
They so yeah, she gives me just that same vibe of like, as long as the head of the household's happy, where everyone else will be happy.
Yeah, Lydia's gonna be, well, she's underage, right? I'm not gonna say anything. Never mind.
Well, we're gonna be saying some bad stuff about underage kids in the Sister Wives segment, so.
Well, I mean, that's. They deserve it.
That's
I was just
fine.
gonna say Lydia. Once Lydia never. Oh, I'm just not gonna say it. It's gonna we're gonna get in trouble.
Just
Anyway.
focus all your energy on Robin's kids. All right.
Okay, got it. Done. Sold. Can I just say really quickly? I went to go see the Barbie movie last night.
Oh, you did with Paige?
I did with Paige and my man friend,
Mm-hmm.
and I thought it was really good. But I was like, everyone's like, "Oh, wait till the end. There's gonna be like a big twist at the end. There's gonna be like a big
okay." Like
yeah."
you put that
and I was
line
like,
in to piss off all the men in the audience, basically.
well, I was just like, "Oh, okay." Like, I don't know. I was. It was good. I was just expecting more, I think. And I don't want to be like a Debbie Downer. It was good.
No, I think
the hype.
The first half was
too
good,
much.
and then once all the dance segments started, I was like, all right.
Yeah, and I thought it was weird. Like there was no easy way for them to. Ooh, that sounds like my backyard.
Is there a bird out there? You see a bird?
It sounded. It was like a weird transition from like this is fake and this isn't really like real, like Barbie Land doesn't exist, and then it was like it was real life, and then it had like a weird crossover of like
I would have liked them to stay more in Barbie Land for a while and just like watch them interact like that, because that was like the funniest part when they were all just being Barbies and Kens. It's like in Back to the Future 2 where they go to the future but they're only there for like 15 minutes and then they don't really go back to the future, and it's like,
yeah,
it's like, can you just spend more time there? Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like I'm gonna get in trouble saying like I thought it was just okay. I don't know. Like a sequel would be fun, just like Barbie Land. Like, but it'd just be like Ken.
Yeah, because
I'm not even like a huge.
Funny.
Yeah, and I'm not even a huge Gosling head, and I was into it.
Yeah, no, he's good.
He did a good job.
He's Canadian, so we like him.
You know who would be good in a Ken sequel with Gosling? Because obviously he would have to be in it. You're gonna like this one. I just thought of it.
Army.
And now I just lost his name. Oh.
I feel like he looks like a Ken doll. No, he looks like
James Marsden.
Oh yeah, he'd be good.
He'd be great.
Yeah,
he's got that like dumb look in his eyes that he can do, like that, just like blank whatever. And he was so good. And what was it? The jury. Oh,
jury duty.
Jury duty.
God, you can
never
get your handle on that name.
I never get it right.
Right.
All right.
That's all I have for what are we watching. Are you ready to move into our Sister Wives segment?
I'm so ready.
Now, Jody, I as I said, this is a Christmas themed episode. So
okay.
I mean, 'tis the season. My favorite is the silence at the end while it just sprays silence.
The best part was the silence.
I could have cut that, but nope. I left
No,
it
that was the best part.
No, it's great.
The silence of just spraying pee/fountain / whatever. I thought maybe you forgot to play it, so I was gonna play.
Don't do it. I'm gonna cut you off.
Behind right here, is this where you want to go? Is what he says. That was Robin in actual labor with Vagina Daddy within a hand's reach, and her handsome hand
scoop. And now I did also make this one, but it didn't have the same punch to it.
Okay.
I mean, it's festive, but it's not. I mean, you need that medieval music, right?
Having so much fun. His hat flew off. That was amazing.
The amount of time it took me to figure out how to do that, and that was at about 1 a.m.
Oh my god, no, I love it.
Oh, Walter! Walter! Oh, he's here. Go to your spotty. Walter, go to your spotty.
Oh.
He's doing this weird. He likes to act like he's abused. Look at him. Walter White. Walter White. Go to your spot. Good boy.
Do it for Monica. She gave us a super sticker.
Yeah, thank you.
Solid areola comments. Oh my god, I can't wait for this.
Shit yourself. So, yeah. Okay, so a few things here. Got some news. I made a few what I consider besties on TikTok. A couple Sister Wives creators. I know there's a lot out there, but one of them is Akira. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but it's Akerra, and she actually tagged us in a video like a couple weeks ago, and it was so nice. And she talked about like she cut out something that we had posted, but then she gave us all this credit, which is perfect. Everyone, I'm fine with you guys taking our clips as long as we get credit. So we love her. She has great content. Check her out. And she's also very funny. And she's in this group. So, we need to support each other. Another one is...
Women who actually support women.
Yeah, who actually support women. The other one that is my new friend is Danielle, the SC Realtor. Now, you know who that is, yes?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I do.
And...
yes, on TikTok, yeah.
Yeah, on TikTok. Now, I know that a lot of people... Okay, so this is going to lead into the ugliest art of all the art in Robin's house. Now, I know a few people did a deep dive on the art. Danielle did, she did Google image searches of just from that screenshot we got of the preview last
like them coming up the stairs, that like weird stair hallway area.
And she found every single piece, and it totaled at over $25,000 in art. And it's also the ugliest art of all the art. It's not even like a cool piece of art. None of them match each other.
No, it's weird.
They're all
hideous.
Weird.
Yeah, I feel like it wouldn't even be at like a Kirkland's,
Right. And then I don't know if the art comes framed, but I feel like if it's not, then she's spending at least like double that, because getting something framed is like super expensive.
Right. Yeah, now this comment too, as you would say, Kevin, are we sure the art isn't just prints? People have kind of talked about that.
You think Robin's getting prints? Cody.
I don't think the artists are like that popular. It's not like they're
I'm trying to find what.
Did you order some to hang in your office?
I did not, but okay, here we go. Now, Jean, boots on the ground, Jean, did one better and went to the shop that they got all this from.
Stop it.
At Caesar's Forum shop. And on the walk, she passed through Victoria's Secret.
Wow.
And so this place is called Cush Fine Art Gallery that they got this art from. And she said, Oksana is my new personal art curator. She's lovely. She is aware of the clip of the show and the TikTok videos like about the art. We went through the prices of the work. Depending on number of the piece, it determines value. Prices quoted on TikTok are accurate. He doesn't sell damaged works at all. They are destroyed. I think what she's saying there is they only, maybe they don't sell prints or something like that. And his original gallery in Maui was completely destroyed by the Maui fires, so that's too bad. Don't worry, Oprah and The Rock are getting money for you. Don't worry. But he wouldn't talk about Cody, but he's aware that this is all happening.
Wow.
They're limited edition prints that are numbered. Okay. So
yeah, we're getting a lot of different things. People are saying there are some posters. Here we go. Jean, who is there, Gigli. We're just gonna call him Gigli, like Ben Affleck and J-Lo. The Gigli prints are correct. Sure. Okay. Yeah, Cody and Robin are not going to even be smart enough to get a cheap poster and put it in a frame like that and hang it. They're not even that smart to do it. They're going to spend Janelle's money and hang them all over the place.
Cody's so fucking spastic and ADD that he'll start a project and then not finish it. So there's a lot of people that Zoom in at this point in this episode. There's going to be two valances. A valance. They took the valances off their kitchen windows, but only one of the poles has actually been taken off. The other one is still there because guaranteed. Cody got up on the counter. He said, "This will take me about 20 minutes." Yep. And then he was he was grunting and groaning and had a rough time with it. He probably fell off, fell into the sink, embarrassed himself, and then he just like left the other one once the first one was done.
For sure. Oh yeah, Cody is not hands-on or handy or anything like that.
But now
we saw how he handled the shitter.
Just so you guys know, we are planning on doing another end of the season extravaganza, which I'm thinking about maybe splitting it into 2 parts because we can't do another 4-hour episode. That fucking killed me. But
part 1 and a part 2.
Yeah, I'm thinking that. So, but Danielle, the SC Realtor, is secured for that. She's gonna come on for your first podcast.
This is
I know.
Time.
I know. Okay. And Ace and Caitlin both are coming back on.
Careful.
And obviously Corey. I assume Corey and Carly are okay with that. And then all the other guests, Carling, Lindsay, Erica, Justine, Julie. It'll be fun again. We're just gonna have a blast. Yeah. Oh, and Cara Berry, I haven't asked yet because I was so embarrassed about like fucking it up with her last time.
Pressure everyone into it, okay, guys?
Yeah, everyone tell Cara Berry to join our extravaganza, all right?
Yeah,
and that was fun. Like 30,000 people or something watched it, which was like fucking crazy.
Yay.
So but here's the other thing. Now about this art, everyone's thinking that the art is there to because they're squandering money through it, right? Like they're in the mob or something.
Like that, like they're investing it.
Yeah, it's like how the mob buys jewelry for their wives, and that's really their cash. So
or they own properties and stuff. Right. Sure.
So people were thinking. They didn't want them to see what was going on, like wait till you see the shit in their house, because there's so much footage in the house here, and Mary's in the house. It didn't make sense to me because Robin's making her stand outside for some things. I think it's the crew though, because it's all self-shot in the house. But people are thinking that they didn't want anyone to go in the house because they didn't want the like government to see how much money they have.
Oh, I think I might have said that last week.
You did say that. You were the first person that I personally heard say that. Now everyone's saying it. I'm not saying anyone's copying you, but like
just like I said, Alina on 90 Day Fiancé had Built-A-Bear boots. Okay,
and just like I said, Beaker face.
That's right.
Yeah, okay. And just like when SNL stole that So Tiny sketch from us.
Tiny, so widow.
They did. I truly believe they stole that from us.
1,000% they stole
it. Was like verbatim words.
Yeah, and ours is funnier. Sorry about it.
My mom's like, what are you going to do about it? And I was like, literally nothing. What the fuck am I going to do?
We got nothing. We're going to keep rubbing our 2 pennies together.
Yep, exactly. Just keep up with our Patreon.
That's right.
So that's all interesting to think about as we go into this episode. And now we're not going to read Cody and Robin's Instagram, but like, I do want to make I want you to at least like every time after we finish one of these episodes, go and read the comments because it's so fucking brutal. So brutal. And I mean, it's within like an hour. It's like, you should kill yourself, Robin. It's just so like immediately like you're a bad mother and your kids are busted.
Robin was a plague to your family. Yeah, exactly.
Now, really quickly, I think we need to see what the gals are up to on their Instagrams. The gals that we like. What's this? First of all, I just want to thank Cindy Peterson for getting a screenshot, doing the Lord's work of an episode we did last week, Anthropologists Move In, of Cody grilling up his steaks. We described that it was completely up in flames. And I don't know if like anyone really believed exactly what we meant, but we were not exaggerating at all. Every piece of meat is on fire, his man meat.
He loves hot man meat.
And you can see in this picture, he's smiling, but also stressing out. He's like, whoa, okay. I got this. But he desperately wants someone to step in and fix this for him, but no one is. No one's coming.
It is charcoal on the outside and real bloody on the inside.
Yeah. Now, Christine, my mom is constantly annoyed with Christine. Like, enough already with your new boyfriend or whatever. But
it is a little much, but okay.
It's absolutely much. I can't handle the car confessions. I'm like, next. But she posted this during the episode, like right in the sweet spot, like 20 minutes in. And it's a picture of her and David Woolley.
Woolley.
Right. So I took the screenshot at 9:00 and she posted this 20 minutes ago. So she posted this. Okay. So I guess like right when the episode ended. Let's see.
Okay.
There's 400 comments already.
Whoa.
Which hilarious. And her caption, it's just her and Hooli standing in like I want to say that's football. What is that?
Yes.
Basketball?
Yep.
Sure.
Sports
Basketball.
ball. Football.
Yeah.
Football.
But let's go with football. And her caption is, "It's really nice to be with someone who doesn't have any special requirements before we get married. I love being loved just for being who I am. I love you, at David. Hashtag marriage soulmates. Hashtag love of my life. Hashtag blessed."
Oh, well, I'm happy for her, but okay.
Yeah, but I mean, hilarious that she posted that, like, basically during the episode.
So, yeah. I mean, well, she's probably not, she could be talking about anyone, right?
Right. She's just saying in general, it's nice to have a great guy. Mm-hmm. Right?
Well, I just hope that they're, have dates. Have dates.
God, Joe, everyone is so excited for you for the Ariel shit of it all. Because it's really gonna, I mean, really. Okay, now Janelle, we always got to check out Janelle's the social media, because she went on a little trip. She's going on a little trip off to Mexico for a few days. I always swear I'm gonna pack light, but well, here we are. This is not light packing. This is a carry-on and one suitcase. Her entire apartment could fit in these things too.
But well, here we are, crying, laughing,
crying
emoji.
I always swear I'm gonna pack light.
On in a medium-sized.
Yeah, this isn't even a heavy duty
rolling suitcase. No,
yeah. I feel like the big one didn't even fit under the seat.
Bulging or anything.
No,
like
she didn't have to like sit on it or anything. She didn't even have to unzip like that extra part. Latrice, you're pissing me off right now. Look, Jesus, she's annoying. She's been up my ass for like the whole week. Every day I wake up and her head's like right here, and it's like.
Yeah, I couldn't do that. I mean, I would be dead from anaphylaxis, but you know.
Okay, here we go. Beach time, Geordie. So not a picture of anything. There's no umbrellas or people on the beach or a towel.
There's nothing scenic about that.
No, it's a bad picture. It's uneven.
Birds. It's just
beach time.
She's in the shade. We got a
sun emoji, bikini emoji, beach emoji.
I mean, not that I want her feet to be in it, but at least like do one of those like little like, oh, my feet in the sand.
Ooh. And here's one. Baked Alaska.
What? Janelle. Wait, isn't that supposed to be like on fire or something?
Okay, I will say this was from a video, but it's like the worst video. There's a wine glass full of water blocking the entire shot.
Yeah.
Shows nothing.
Waiter's head is cut
Baked
off.
Alaska. Waiter's head's cut off. He's like in the middle of talking.
She's such a mom.
You gotta love Janelle.
I love it.
And is this one? Oh no, it's just Cody on the grill again. Just making sure I got everything. And lastly, what's this? Oh, Baked Alaska. Now, Molly was at some
this is a crossover
yeah.
I was not ready for.
Yep. And then the caption is, it's a fun day. Oh no, this was Molly that posted this. Molly from 90 Day Fiancé.
Oh, I was about to pass out Janelle because it says, so great to kick it for a day with these awesome ladies. I thought Janelle wrote that, and I was like, did Janelle get high to kick it with these ladies?
It was a fun day.
Well, Janelle's though, it was a fun day. Who knew?
My favorite is beach time.
What is that? Like two canoes over there?
Now, I don't know what those are, but I actually reconsidered putting this one because I thought it might be overkill, but now I'm thinking that it's definitely worth showing you because it's hilarious. So give me 1 second here.
Okay.
It's just one last Janelle video or Instagram until we really get into the thick of things here.
Okay.
All right, here it is.
I'm scared.
Oh no, it's not scary. It's so perfect. And now, I don't know if you remember, she was on a beach day. She had a great
beach
time.
time.
So yeah, beach again today. I think this might be heaven.
Now, for those of you who are not watching, that's not Amanda just joking being that she's Janelle. That's what Janelle actually wrote. Beach again today.
I think this might be
Beach.
heaven.
Like from the Barbie movie. My job is beach. Beach
My
again
job is
today.
beach, and you do so good at beach. So thank you, Janelle, for your
Oh, I mean, that looks like heaven to me. Sold.
sold.
Some shade. Okay,
Now, I'm not
cool.
going to make it through this unless I use the bathroom, so I'm going to make sure I...
Oh, you're muted. Oh, and she's gone. We got Boot Lamp over there. All right, Boot Lamp. All right, well, let's see. I'll take this question then. Drunk Turkey monologuing, aka Relish Tray. Who would win in a fight between Big Ed and Cody? Ugh. I mean, two men I really don't like. I think I'm going to go. I mean, as much as I hate this, I feel like I'm going to go Cody on this one. Simply because, I mean, obviously, just the logistics and the sizing. Like, I feel like he could just push Big Ed over and just like roll him a little bit. Like, he's got the height advantage. But Big Ed, like, he's got the bandwidth, if you will, to like take Cody down by the knees. But I think Cody's a little bit more spry because he works out, right? His trapezius, his deltoids, his quadriceps. Let's see. Big Ed with a jar of mayo to Cody's head. Ooh, oh, they would fight it out over some hair. That's for sure. Cody was a wrestler, though. That's true. He does love wrestling. I think Cody might he might like to school Big Ed because he would get a big ego off of that. Like just kind of filling him in on how to. Oh, we're talking about who would win, Big Ed versus Cody in a wrestling match.
Cody has so much testosterone.
That's I think it's got to go to Cody on this one.
On the most on the most recent episode of Last Resort, they all talk about like what their sex lives are like, and Liz is like, it's just not fun for me that you have to stop for 10 minutes every few minutes to catch your breath.
Ooh,
so I don't know if he really has the
that.
stamina to have a fight.
Oh, gross.
Okay.
This is a good point. They could just end up being besties.
Yeah, that is true. That because Ed's definitely part of the manosphere.
And Cody would like to pat himself on the back being like, I'm bros with someone who is differently abled. Like he would get off on that.
Yeah, and Big Ed's white at least too. So best friends immediately. Wow. White straight male. Yep. Okay, so let's get into the actual episode once again. Graphic now, by the way, just says Christmas time in Browntown. Yeah.
Oh my god, I love it. Okay.
All right. Let's do this. Do you want to read the script?
Oh, scripts are coming on Tuesday. God, I miss that. You know.
I know.
I miss those days with Tanya. Okay. We are on Sister Wives season 18. Sorry, I was still on my season 8 there. A deal with the devil, I think I am. Season 18, episode 4, Cody confides in a friend who has also gone through a polygamous divorce, and he contemplates giving up on plural marriage. While Janelle is still reeling from the huge fight she had with Cody, the family once again celebrates Christmas separately. Dun, dun, dun.
Now.
Or dun, 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 dun.
Yeah. All right. I'm not going to play the actual, like, intro or anything, but sure. I'm at 1 minute and 8 seconds, and I'm sorry just to warn everyone that it's Robin and the credits is on this shot, so you're gonna have to look at her. All right, A Deal with the Devil. Here we go. I'm pressing play in 3, 2, 1.
Janelle and I got in a fight 10 days ago. I just triggered over and over and over. Just trigger.
Always wearing purple.
I might not have been right, but I was angry as hell.
Cody's learned a new therapy word, triggered.
Oh, that
Trigger,
must have been
trigger.
the session following the gaslighting session.
Uh-huh.
Also, Cody, careful saying trigger over and over again. Just please be careful.
Oh, it means a different thing in your world.
Sense.
Yeah.
I don't know when I'm going to talk to her.
Well, as
I don't
an
know if you missed
adult,
that.
you could just go
It's
talk
been
to her.
10 entire days.
And he doesn't know when he's going to talk to her. 10 days.
It's around Christmas time. And you know,
What a
Robin,
man.
Christmas time is so important to Robin. I'm sure
For
that she was
family.
constantly harassing him every minute of the day to call Janelle, call your wife.
I know what he said to me. I know what he yelled at me in the car the other day. Choose me or, choose your loyalties or you won't have a husband. I feel like he's just looking for ways to get rid of me. I
Yep.
don't know if this is fixable. He acts like I've done him wrong. I think he's,
Oh, look how close up to the camera she is here.
It's outrageous.
Like, where is she holding?
get
Like, is she like, can
I
you
think
zoom?
she's like holds it right here. I mean, that's very close.
It's very...
And she's a beautiful woman, but yeah, pull it away. Zoom out.
Because at this point, the crew, she told them to shut it down. So they've left.
Yeah.
And now she's like, okay, well, I guess I need to process what the fuck just happened there.
played favorites for a long time.
Yup.
And Robin lives the way he wants to run his family. So I guess he's just gonna write off all of his kids, all his other kids.
Ugh.
I think he didn't want to be a plural husband anymore.
Yep.
Janelle and I spent months building up to the big fight we just had. It's just one betrayal after another.
I assume since Christine left, because now he needs another scapegoat.
Oh, your buddy, your friend Christine.
Go hang out with your pal Christine.
Such
Oh.
a sick joke.
This is a good point, Mary Jane. First year without her mother, too.
Ugh.
That's rough. And I
big
heard that
holiday.
that Cody told we said this, I think. Cody told Christine not to go to her mom's funeral, and Christine was like, fuck you, and she went anyway. And then he wonders why Janelle likes Christine.
In my mind. I'm not looking for mea culpas here. I'm not looking for an apology.
Okay.
Again, okay, I mean, if there was
Another phrase he learned somewhere.
yeah, another like, take a shot and you're dead every time he says mea culpa.
I just want to be able to have a civil discussion. And then she's getting so frustrated when I'm talking to her that she's telling me to shut the F up. And that
No,
triggered
you
me.
threw a
So
cup,
she talks
you
about me
baby.
being mean.
Yeah, hot water cup.
I see her as the one that's mean here.
I think
I'm
the
sure
last
you
thing,
do.
Yeah, the last thing anyone would ever call Janelle is mean. She's
Yeah,
a
no,
badass.
She's a doormat. She's a doormat for him.
Yeah,
She's been the one that's like, oh, no, we're just like buddies.
She supported the
books here.
entire family. She paid off Robin's fucking credit card debt.
God.
She's even closer right now.
I'm
in the
pretty
camera.
depressed about it.
She moved the camera from here to here.
Yeah.
It's right up on her face.
She's like, I want to get the Christmas lights in the lamp in the back. Hold on.
Never in a million years did I think I would get in this position. Choose him, choose my children. I don't know who says that. Now he acts like, now he's flipped it and said it's all my fault. I don't recognize this man. I don't know who this guy is.
Oh, Janelle.
That just gave me chills because, like, we've all been there where it's like, who is this person? Like, they're gone. It's like you're suffering like a death almost of the person that you used to be with.
Yeah. And it's
Maybe
hard to
this
see
is who
Janelle
he always
cry.
was. I
She's
don't-
like our mom.
I know.
It's like hearing your
oh
mom
no,
cry,
I
you
hate
know? Like,
that's why this is a tough rewatch. Because I don't want to see Janelle crying, especially this close to the camera.
But I don't recognize this very mean person. I'm stuck. Financially, I have nothing. Christine had the house, I have nothing.
Wow.
My name is on property with everybody else. Probably nobody will cooperate now and play ball. F. I can't believe I'm 50 and I
Wow.
can't even do my own thing. Because I'm so tied up with them financially.
Ugh.
And I can't do anything. I'm stuck.
That's a lot
I
of
can't believe
women,
I got
though.
myself into this
And men. That's a
And-
lot of people in marriages that are in that situation where you're like, if I leave, I have nothing. Or probably on the men's side, if I leave, there goes everything I worked for, everything I have. I mean, it goes both ways, but damn.
Oh,
She's totally right. She poured everything in.
Also, I believe that our next episode for like next week that we're going to be covering is the divorce episode of season 8, where they tell Christine and Janelle that they're going to get divorced, and Janelle has that horrible reaction. Remember that? Because she's right. Yes. She was totally right. She's like, this is going to change everything. And then she kind of storms out. And then Robin's like, oh, I don't know why she's so mad. I think she's just probably having a bad day. Oh, no, it had nothing to do with this bomb you just dropped on her.
God.
Listen, how dumb is that? I know better.
Oh. Oh, what a magical music. Where are we going? Oh, it's creepy magical music. Oh, Grey Gardens, here we are.
Now, carefully, like, watch how the editing is done here. Would they just juxtapose Janelle in her tiny-ass shoebox apartment and just how she has nothing. And then they always cut right back to Robin's house. They do, like, a full drone shot around this fucking castle.
I'm watching closely. Get off the table.
Get off the fucking table, Ariola. Also,
people are going to be eating there in your gross 6-year-old, probably pee-pee piddled dress is scooting all over that table. Get off.
And she's got a binky in her mouth, and her hair isn't.
Janelle paid for that table. Get off.
Oh, by the way, Merry Christmas. I'll change the background here.
Oh,
it's Christmassy.
Is that from the Polar Express?
No, I just typed in. No, I just typed in like I think I typed in like Christmas Carol houses or like a village or something. Yeah. Okay. You'll see why in a second.
Okay.
All right. But so here we are. We're at 427. Ari's on the fucking table. There's this snowman statue that it's gonna
get knocked off.
It's going down.
Yep.
And it's down.
Oh, well, yeah. I mean.
And then you hear a woman in the background.
Half.
I think that was Mary, though.
Oh, it sounded like Robin to me. Also, a little late. Like, we both saw that was going to happen.
She's First of all, been on the table.
Get off the table. Get off the table. And then don't do that because that's going to fall over.
The amount of unnecessary shit in this house. Look at, they have a long table and right beside it is a smaller oval table. Why? You don't need that.
All their friends. Oh,
yeah.
Wait.
Oh, wait.
Everything this year is just so weird. You know, I feel like really just stuck in the middle.
This is Christmas Eve, and it's not as Christmassy as I should be.
Ooh. Robin's not going to like that.
Oh, makes me like you too.
I'm super excited to not do Christmas with everybody.
The screaming in Christine's house, you would hate that.
And then they're all like, "It's Christmas!" The amount of they all do that. Here we are. I'm at 5 minutes and 3 seconds. Aw, Elizabeth Miller says Mary eats at the kids' table, and I think that's just painfully so true that it's not even funny.
Yeah.
Excited. I'm so ready for a chill, easy, quiet.
Everyone wants a loud one. She's like,
just hanging out, having great food, and playing games.
Okay, so we're back in Flagstaff now.
That's pretty.
Okay, how are those noodles game?
All right, I'm going to pause it right here. We're at 5 minutes and 26 seconds, and we just need to break all this down.
Okay, here we go. Okay, this is what I like to see.
This kitchen is not big enough to make a meal, girl. Also, she has to use one of the sides of the sink just to put a bowl in and prepare it because there's so little room. But on the other side of the sink is a sink full of unwashed dishes.
And I'm pretty sure I see Cody's cup still sitting in there.
Oh, that's probably just from when he slammed it.
There's a jarred pasta sauce. There's some Hidden Valley Ranch. Okay, that a girl. At least she knows the right one to choose.
I don't know why ranch is involved in this, though, because they're making lasagna.
I think it says garlic oil. Fresh garlic oil. All right,
Oh, it
Janelle. She got
does.
a little, yeah.
All right.
Now, I can tell you for a fact, over on the left, next to Gabe, who needs to cut his hair and or take a shower.
It is cut in the Talking Heads. It's cut, and he looks
thank
way
God.
better. Yeah.
All of that, like saran wrap, wax paper, that's all Costco. She just went like hog wild at Costco and got the commercial grade wax paper. She's like, I don't even know. Like, you put wax paper in the oven? I don't know. We'll find out.
Oh, Janelle is totally someone who keeps dishes in the oven.
Oh, for sure. And also, I'm wondering what she's preparing here, because I'm pretty sure in that blue bowl that is a cookie dough. And then she's working on
I thought
it
was a potato salad, but we're gonna find out in a second.
Oh, okay.
It looks like potato salad to me.
Oh, interesting.
Describe that.
Sorry, we're at 5 minutes and 27 seconds.
About 2 or 3 minutes out. It's Christmas Eve, and we are
silent.
actually cooking our meal for tonight. I haven't spoken to Cody since the day he walked out the door. No text, no conversation, and he hasn't been in contact with Savannah either. I haven't said anything to him about the argument. Why?
That is just so crazy, because even when I had freshly broken up with Chris, my birthday was like a week later, and we were like pissed at each other, and he still was like, hey, happy birthday, I hope you have a good birthday. And we were completely broken up, and we were only together like 5 years. This is a 30-year relationship, and he won't even, his ego's too big to just
too
center.
Stubborn.
Yeah.
Even
Not
his
even
own
a
daughter.
group test.
I mean, why?
This is going to be a great lasagna.
All right, let's zoom in on this now.
Okay. Don't like that lasagna, babe. I can tell you right now that is way too much ricotta.
Yeah. It's so she's making a lasagna with. It's a lasagna, but it has tomato sauce out of a can. Jarred. And this I want to say it's like ricotta bechamel. People were talking about it on the Facebook group though, about like, oh no, that's yellow. A thing. Yeah, Michelle on our Facebook was like, I do know that this is a thing. It's called a Christmas lasagna or something like that, but it's made with bechamel. I doubt she got the bechamel. I'm sure she just got the ricotta. But so you mix all that up, and I've heard of like a white lasagna before, but she's throwing in the tomato sauce too. So sure, why not?
She's boiling the noodles.
I can't stand those dishes in the sink. I cannot stand.
I can't stand Amanda. Oh God. Okay, so look at the strainer, colander, whatever you call it.
Yeah.
It's sitting in the sink, and also in the sink, I'm pretty sure that's like a dirty dish rag, like a wet.
Yeah. I'm more concerned about the is that like a full ham in the sink there? Because there's two things in the full sink of dishes.
Oh yeah, something's thawing.
Like meat.
Something's
thawing out there.
Oh,
girl, or at least move the dishes to like the table or something. Good
clean
Lord.
them and put them away.
I know.
A camera crew is around Janelle.
And then there's a Costco bottle of Diet Pepsi sitting there.
Oh, and there's only like this much left. Like if someone just poured it in a cup, it'd be gone.
And it would just be flat.
And it's probably flat.
Oh,
yeah, it's probably flat.
For
just
sure.
like dump it, throw it away.
Well, I hate all this. Some of it, but we take our marriage covenants very seriously. I'm sort of stuck here. I don't want it back, but I don't feel like I can walk away because my faith
she's taking
doesn't really allow for me to just say,
Did you just see that? Pause.
I've seen everything. Well, what? You saw her cut the...
There was like 3 little errant shreds of cheese that were along the sink and the countertop, and she picked up the individual
right in that
shreds.
tiny little area that gets the dirtiest.
1, 2, 3, right by the thawing meat, like where you do and threw them into the dish.
That area of your kitchen has like
from
some
Janelle's
of the
house.
most bacteria ever because you're constantly like
E.
dripping
coli,
onto it.
listeria, just like pure feces.
And like you miss it a lot when you're doing the full clean, so like your just dirty wet hands are just like splashing all over it.
Although
but we need every shredded cheese though.
We got a little strive with Janelle on the apron.
I know, I saw. She's upgraded from the beige. I'm sorry, Walter. I saw you.
Janelle.
Walter.
Oh,
Walter's like, I've watched this. This is my 3rd time watching this now. Jesus. I should put on my
your apron.
I should put on my apron. Actually, no. You know what? I'm gonna put on my Christmas hat. Hold on.
Oh,
it's
get a
right
Santa
here.
hat. Yeah, what is she thawing? Is it a ham and a... It's definitely something thawing because it's got that... One of them almost looks like cloth over it. We're going to have to check out the final meal. Oh, I don't like how long those noodles are sitting in the sink either. I don't like... Oh, you're like a little sexy ski bunny, Amanda.
Oh, I didn't like how my hair was looking anyway, so this is perfect. It works out great. I'm at 6 minutes and 5 seconds.
Okay.
I boxed up his stuff. He's not come to pick it up, so I just put it in storage. He can come get it, and if he doesn't want it after a while, I might just give it away.
Now, how triggered is that going to make Cody? Because remember how... Cody's things... Cody's dresser.
Cody's books. Cody's, yeah. Well, I can tell you from experience. Did it over the last 2 weekends, and nothing felt better than taking a big old golf bag and fucking heave-ho into a dumpster.
Yeah. It's like, I'm not responsible for this anymore, and it's taking up space in my fucking house. But, I mean, also, I wonder if she did that almost to kind of be spiteful, because she knew how pissed... You know that he was complaining to her daily about, she just moved all my shit out. So he must... Well, he's fucking livid. So, yeah, we're working on this lasagna.
Which needs to be cooked the least, because the top layer will get cooked the most.
I don't know. You're making a lot of assumptions about cooking that I just don't know.
The last 2 years have been...
You put foil on it, Janelle, and then you take the foil off,
and then you boil it.
Minutes.
Yeah. Now we're on the couch, and we're at 6 minutes and 24 seconds with Savannah, who's just... She's so sad. She just has such an air of like...
beautiful, though.
Not like an Eeyore Mary sad, but just kind of like a...
defeated.
Man. Yeah, defeated.
Mm-hmm.
She's so fucking beautiful. So it's her, Garrison, and Gabe with a short haircut. So he looks, less like Cody.
I'm a professor.
We were one big family, and now we're kind of separate.
I am glad to maintain a pretty happy relationship with a lot of my family. I can't help to feel that we've kept the door open when some haven't.
Well, I mean, your focus is cheese, which is important.
Okay, noodles.
Or noodles, which are right there.
No, Janelle. Okay, no.
Perfect.
The cross-contamination going on here.
I promise you those scissors were used to, like, trim Gabe's pubes earlier. Like that.
To open a box from Amazon?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Which is funny because they used the knives to open up the boxes for her Christmas tree and her bookshelf, and now they're using scissors. I mean, I get it. There's like kitchen shears, but Janelle's not using those only for food. Let's be real here.
Heck yeah.
Now, some more tomato.
We've reached out and tried to be
some more tomato. She grabs the jar of sauce.
Neglected it.
Some more tomato. All right, I'm at exactly 7 minutes right now.
Overlooked for offenses that were believed to have happened, but they never did. The idea that they wanted to connect with Robin and her kids, or that Robin and I are rejecting them, is not true. I have reached out only to get rejection.
Well, you're the dad, so you should reach out. Also, you're lying because you did not reach out.
Right. No, you absolutely did not reach out. Yeah, you're lying. Survey says 0% of people believe you. And also, when he's about to say that's not fair. As the great words of Carol, my mom said, all growing up, life's not fair. Get used to it.
Yeah. Did you see that video I sent you of it's like what are you saying?
Sorry, I'm just taking in Robin's house for the first time here. Sorry.
Oh yeah, you're gonna see it. But do you remember that video? It was a TikTok video, and it was of like a school and it's this one of the teachers going around to all the teachers are black, and she's like, hey, what does a black mother say to you as a kid before you go in a store? Yeah. Don't touch anything. Don't ask for anything. You're not getting anything. My mom too. I mean, it wasn't even a question. I mean, ever since you got slapped over the New Kids on the Block set.
Slapped across the face because I wanted that comforter set. Where's my lesson?
Let's warm it.
I'm gonna pause it right there at 7:26. We got Brianna wearing a Calvin Klein New York City shirt, which I'm sure is
taking this in again.
Oh, that back room pantry. Oh, there.
Yeah, I'm taking it.
I could not live in this house. I could not live in this house, dude.
Okay, so those dishes look like temptation. I know she had the Thanksgiving edition from QVC. I want to say this is like a Temptations from QVC set. And she's got the full set. She's got like the little ramekins. She's got the serving dishes. She doesn't know how to do it. Look at that salad. She doesn't know what she's doing. Do you see that there's like a 9x13, and then inside it are like
what
two little
timestamp are you
miniature
at?
trays? 7:24. It's on the island.
Okay, I'm a little behind. Okay. I'm a little ahead.
Okay, just keep your eyes on the salad on the island.
Oh, no, we're going to break down everything on
It's
the table.
supposed to be like 3 different things. And she just put lettuce in all 3 of them.
Well, the thing is, Robin and Mary, both, as we've seen before, have no idea how to make a meal that everything kind of connects with each other. They just kind of put out
tacos?
stuff. I think they're making because they always got to make tacos.
Why?
Okay, let's go. Let's move. I'm just gonna.
Okay.
I'm at 7:26, and again with the plates. God forbid you use the same, $300 plate set from Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
You need to now also have a Christmas themed one specifically.
Spaghetti sauce.
All right, here we are.
Oh, so they're making like a pasta or something.
Oh, we'll get into that in a second. I think that it's just a salad, and she just has shit, and you just kind of
Bomb
throw it together.
lasagna. Oh, hold on. Someone knows my language here. Robin orders, from In the Kitchen with David on QVC, David Venable. Yep. He's the guy who he takes a bite of something, he goes, he goes cross-eyed. I know it might be a little triggering. It's a thing.
I'm at 7:31.
Mock ravioli is what I always do on Christmas Eve. It's almost like a lasagna dish, but not with lasagna noodles. It has butterfly noodles. I don't care that the package says bow tie noodles. They're butterfly noodles.
Now, that was a lot of information to take in on the first watch. Like, really, you're focusing on, like, what the fuck?
I'm going to go back 10 seconds and watch again. Okay, wow. Okay, so Robin attempted a charcuterie with a
pickle tray. It's a pickle tray, Jody.
Well, there's 2 bowls of trail mix and a bowl of plain potato chips. Let's see if you can see that here.
Okay, yeah, sure, why not? Throw it in there.
Again, another Christmas thing.
And then just mix nuts.
No one's eating those
trail mix.
dried apricots. I would. Okay. We've moved over. Oh, okay, hold on, I take it back. There is lettuce, broccoli, snap
full
peas,
broccoli.
Cherry tomatoes. Is that shreds of carrots? Lots of black olives. A lot of broccoli. Whole lot of dishes. Look at that stack of dishes. You don't have any friends or family.
I know.
Robin and Cody.
Just use disposable dishes.
Right? Paper plates.
Relish tray, that's what it's called.
What's going on here?
Okay, but let's talk about
butterfly noodles. That's not the right noodle. You don't use those noodles for a dish.
Those are my least favorite noodles, is bow tie noodles. I fucking hate bow tie noodles.
I can eat them, but that's like a chicken bow tie with like a broccoli, chicken, Parmesan cheese. Not for a big dish. No.
So this is mock ravioli. Okay, so fine.
Why don't you just use ravioli?
But she says, but it's actually more like a lasagna. And if you notice, Janelle was also making lasagna. But lasagna, that's Robin's thing. She's got that bomb lasagna.
Bomb lasagna.
So I honestly wonder if Mary's trolling her, because remember last year she brought the Rice Krispie turkey to freak out Robin, and now she's like, I make a better lasagna than you, and it's not even lasagna, and it's what the worst noodles ever created.
Yeah, why doesn't she just use like ziti or penne?
She likes the texture of that butterfly crunch.
Because she's a monster, and you know those things are overcooked to begin with, and then she bakes it.
The bow tie, I'd rather them be overcooked. What I don't like about bow ties is that they're always like uncooked in the middle. Like there's always like a crunch on it.
Oh, you just got to get it right. I'd rather it crunchy than soft, because then if it's too soft, when you dip it, it's just going to go.
Yeah, it's like a slug.
Oh, gross. Butterfly noodles.
I'm at 7 minutes and 44 seconds.
I started collecting the Dickens Christmas Village because Cody really likes A Christmas Carol.
Did you see that slow, very purposeful fade? Here you go, audience. This is what we know.
Robin did that. I think Robin filmed that. That was a little too shaky.
with this episode, Cody and Robin think that I think next year is going to be different because finally they'll be caught up to 2021 and they'll realize how much their audience hates them. But, shit, I just clicked on TikTok. But this episode, they're really trying to make it seem like they're just zany and they got all these cool traditions and look how happy we are. So I think it's going to be a very different season next season. But
Cody
clearly
really likes the Christmas Carol. He's probably the one asshole that watches it on like Turner Classic Movies, or like that's why it's on TBS 24 hours a day, because he loves it. Because he is Scrooge.
Because Cody likes A Christmas Carol, so does literally every person in the world likes A Christmas Carol. It's one of the most famous books of all time.
Or something.
Christmas. Cody likes A Christmas Carol, though. Okay, Cody.
Oh, so she has to get a $250 per house thing because Cody likes it.
Yeah, so I've seen TikTok videos on this. I also went to Amazon to search the Dickens Village, and there are you can't get anything for less than like $30 a piece, and that's for like a little tiny Christmas tree. But the big tall houses can run up to like $400, $500. So this whole thing would have cost, I don't know, a pretty penny. 400, yeah, 400. Because she's been working on it for a while, she said.
So you got a couple grand there. Why don't you just get like the ones from Kohl's or like Target or whatever?
No, I think someone on TikTok I saw, I was going to write down her name and I forgot. But she did a full investigation, like where she took a screenshot of every single thing. She found it and then put it with the prices. And I think it came to like $5,000, $6,000 in these fucking Dickens shit. And where is this? Is this just on a table sitting somewhere? Another table?
No, Areola is just smashing through those things like freaking Hulk.
Oh, yeah, she's playing with them like they're Barbies.
She's broken some. You know she has.
Some. 7:54 is my timestamp.
Carol, written by Charles Dickens.
Thank you, Robin.
God, I hate her.
Ebenezer Scrooge got the lucky shot of seeing what he looked like 5 years in the future. And maybe I need to look 5 years in my future.
Okay, so what he just said, describing the most famous story known to man, possibly, other than the Bible, is wrong. It's, he goes, Scrooge gets to see himself 5 years later. I looked this up on multiple websites. There is never, and I've seen a Muppet Christmas Carol about 400 times. I've seen Mickey's Christmas Carol.
Do you have the whole Mickey's Christmas Village?
No. As if.
Oh, well, I think you should. Well,
my dad taped it off of TV on a VHS.
Amanda, if you like Mickey's Scrooge, then you should obviously own the entire set.
I should buy every Disney, like, porcelain, like, full-size porcelain doll. But nowhere does it say he goes 5 years in the future. I was like, 5 years? I don't think it's specified. It's just the future. Also, Cody goes, Scrooge gets he's lucky enough to get to go 5 years in the future to see what he looks like at that point. That's not what happens, because he's dead. It's like Cody thinks he's going to see what he's like, and he's not. He shows him his grave. He sees his grave. I don't know if Cody's actually seen A Christmas Carol. He knows, like, the Sparks notes, if you will.
Do you think he watched Groundhog Day and he thinks he watched A Christmas Carol because it's like Christmas-ish? Or it's always plays at Christmas time?
I don't know what he thinks, but that description of A Christmas Carol is not correct, and it irritates me.
It's written by Charles Dickens.
Yeah, thanks, Robin. Thank you, Robin. 8:08 is my timestamp.
Salt Lake City, Utah. This is so cool.
Nice, Mommy. Hasn't said Dad yet. I know, Oma. Truly knows that she's gonna.
Ugh, get the baby away from all the food, please. Jesus Christ.
Get
baby's like,
the baby
sticking her feet in like all the sticking her feet in all the shit.
Cody in a couple of days. She doesn't really clock what she's missing. She's been around enough divorced kids to know she'll get presents everywhere.
All right, Truly, take it down a notch.
Okay, we can do without that. She's been around Christine a lot, okay?
Yeah. But also, Truly had a correct quote from A Christmas Carol. God bless us, everyone. Highly doubt Cody could name one single line of the Christmas Carol.
Yeah, Tiny Timothy.
8 minutes and 41 seconds.
Christmas Day tomorrow, we're going to go to McKelty's house. We're just going to hang out there, and we're just going to hang out.
Back in Flagstaff. Look at this. Scroll down this tree.
Hey, she wants you to stop. How about everybody get off their phones, though?
All right, I need to go back. We're going to pause it in a second. Scroll down the Christmas tree. Okay. And
hey, she wants you to stop. How about everybody...
I'm going to pause it at 8 minutes and 54 seconds roughly, and we're going to get a shot of what is behind Cody. And people have done several like deep dives into this picture already just overnight.
Dear God.
There's where you see the one pull for the Valance, and the other one's not there.
For the Valance, yeah.
Yep.
There's like a plate clock.
There is not a piece.
Cabinet.
There's not an inch of room on that countertop. And then right behind him, you'll see in maybe a second that it's just covered in pills and vitamins.
I mean,
like
they're going
stacked.
Vertical on this now.
Yeah.
The baskets, they've covered everything horizontally. We're going vertical.
Does that plate clock up there, is that part of that? Is that part of the same thing?
It looks like it is, doesn't it?
So she changes out the clock too every season. That's fucking insane. All right.
Off their phones, though. I mean, it's Christmas Eve together.
Can you say Merry Christmas Eve or something?
Merry Christmas, everybody.
My tradition has always been...
Can you say Merry Christmas Eve?
Merry Christmas, everyone. Because sorry, that
sounds like so much fun. The witty conversations they have in that house.
I don't want to put my phone away. Then can we turn the TV on or something? I don't want to just sit here and talk to you guys.
Aurora, we know you're playing Candy Crush because you don't have any friends.
Against the computer, right. Now we have Mary at 9 minutes and 7 seconds, and her hair is totally different. It's brown, it's straight. So I think this was probably filmed a while later because she's, whenever you see her in this outfit, she's over it. She's pissed. She's spilling.
I was going to say, it looks like her hair's grown out a little bit. It's not as fladoingy. Doesn't have as much volume.
9 minutes and 7 seconds.
It's their Christmas jammies. This year we changed it up, and they're getting blankets.
It's probably very
bring it down an octave.
For Mary. This is
Ariel is too performative.
Robin and I always have to tone down our romantic tension completely.
Ew.
Oh, like gross. I don't like the way
he's down the romantic tension.
Like, are you constantly just horny for each other? I don't like
for her and for him.
They have to constantly. You see Mary 20 minutes a year. I think you can handle it.
Yeah, exactly. Right. Be a grown up. You're fine.
This is so
disgusting.
Oh my God.
Ew.
Like,
and why is Ariel screaming over a blanket? Like,
because she needs attention and she's annoying.
Yeah, she's standing up.
I know that it's different for Mary and Cody. Out of respect for her and out of love for her, I'm careful.
Oh, wow.
If you love Mary, Robin, you would tell her to leave his ass. If you loved her.
Yeah.
You don't love her. You love this. You love this dynamic.
Oh, okay. Hold on. I'm clocking all the stuff on the countertops behind them now, sitting on the couch. Okay, so I am right here.
All brand names. Yeah, that's exactly right.
I mean, my God. Okay, so the whole village. It looks like there's two types of villages.
There's also like a light up one that doesn't really fit in with the Dickens part.
It's like a kid one. It looks like a little, probably for Ariola. Like she needed to have her own. Okay, so that's the entire kitchen island, like the upper one. And then the one by the sink. Oh my God, there's A&W root beer, bowls. Yeah, the pills and supplements.
Orange Crush, I think. I think there's like a 6-pack of Orange Crush.
The baskets going up all over the fridge. And oh my God.
Yeah, somebody on Facebook said, like, all that money and they don't have over the counter, like counters, like on top.
Oh, cabinets.
There are none. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or cabinets. Like, they don't have cabinets above. All right, I'm at 9 minutes and 38 seconds.
Cody doesn't hide things well, and I'm well aware. It's kind of like being the other woman.
Well, not really, because the other woman is usually the one that he wants to have sex with. You're just... you're the ex-wife. You are the ex-wife.
He doesn't want any of that.
And she brought forth her firstborn son and wrapped him in swaddling clothes.
God, can you imagine how miserable this is?
Okay.
Now Cody's gonna read the fucking story of Jesus.
Okay, I don't like this, and I also don't like how Solomon, isn't he like 11?
Yeah.
Here? Just even like the type of jammies they have him in, the way he's like curled up on Mary's
infantilize him. I don't think that he enjoys this. I think
it's his fault. No. Where's Areola?
You'll see quite a bit of her, so just take this time in.
Laid him in a manger because there was no room for him in the inn. We read through the Nativity. We have an experience together. You know, tomorrow's gonna be Christmas. We'll be super focused on who's here and who we love and stuff like that.
Oh.
But I'm coming at this with a deficit. My bank account of love has been just my heart has just been ripped.
Interesting phrasing to use the word bank account.
Yeah.
My bank account,
and also,
Janelle.
Right. And also he couldn't quite land where he was going. This is where his words got ahead of his brain.
Uh-huh.
And he was like, my heart's broken.
Yeah. And they're going to focus on who we love, meaning just this family.
Yeah.
Not
just the people.
Not Janelle. Yeah.
Whom we love. Yes.
Pieces. And I'm not yet in that place that I keep praying I can get to, where I'm just accepting what has happened and where we're at, and it's put it in a box. Do the best I can to give anything that I still can to my children that are here with me now.
Going ahead.
The kids, their dad and I.
All right, I'm at 11 minutes and 7 seconds.
Yas, Christine.
This is the first year that I'll be doing Christmas separate from everybody. I mean, ironically, Janelle's doing Christmas separate too with her kids. And I have no idea what Cody, Robin, and Mary are doing for Christmas.
The music. Amazing.
I know.
It's Christmas Day.
Oh, also, a lot of people brought up this point. They decide last episode they were going to do Christmas Eve at Mary's and Christmas Day at Robin's. That was definitely a Cody. I don't think it's going to be a good idea to go.
The precious babies are going to be up late. They need to go to bed. They'll
get lost in that big house.
No.
I am on my way over to Robin's house. To be honest with you, I feel like me and Robin are the only ones trying to stop me together.
Well, and also that's true because the other ones left your ass. So why would they be trying?
Yeah, why would they? Christine is divorced from him. That she has zero obligation to do anything with Cody's wife's children.
Yeah.
Why would she? That would be weird.
Maybe if they were cool or something.
I'm just so frustrated with so many people right now.
Fridays with friends frustrated.
Oh, I'm frustrated.
For this Christmas, unfortunately, it's just Mary, Mike.
Does anyone else hate the way she says Christmas? She goes Christmas. Like she lives in like 1950.
Like in her mouth.
Yeah, she's just so fucking mumbly.
This is hilarious. Elise girl, nose contour, dead tooth, real bad babe.
Yeah. Layla says Ari doesn't sleep anywhere, so we both clicked it.
We
both clicked it again.
We're both fighting.
Ari doesn't sleep anywhere, so might as well let her run around Mary's house all Christmas Eve. Give Santa a chance to drop some gifts off at least. Yeah, it must be difficult to handle the whole overnight thing when one of your kids never goes to sleep.
Ugh. If I were Mary, I wouldn't want them at my house anyway. I'd be like, no, good, let's have it at yours.
You find like an old crusty binky in your couch cushions like 3 months later.
Ew. Or just you walk into a room and you're like, okay, cool. Who clogged the toilet and why is all my stuff ripped out of my nightstand? Because Ari, she just wanted to play.
Oh, should we just let her kind of do her own thing? She's trying to find herself. I'm at 12 minutes and 3 seconds.
Kids, Cody and I, we're just gonna make it the best day that it can possibly be.
God, she's acting like they're
poor baby.
Yeah, she's acting like they're at like Auschwitz. You live in a fucking mansion.
Yeah,
You
I was
have
just gonna say.
a huge tree, Dickens Christmas set. You have like 8,000 presents around your tree. Oh, we're
Right.
just
What is she
make the
complaining
best of
about?
it.
It looks like a great Christmas.
Also, what if Christine and Janelle and all the kids rang the doorbell Christmas morning? We're like, surprise! We want to spend. Robin would be.
We want a family Christmas.
Yeah, she. Cody, can I talk to you in the back, please, for a second?
Oh no.
Oh, did you get COVID tested? Yeah, we all got our COVID test right here. We took them this morning. Totally clear.
Oh my God, that would have been
Cody.
amazing. Ariola, give me a huge hug.
I think that all of them would participate in that. The way they're all kind of trolling Cody and they hate him so much.
So good. Be like, I'm so sorry, Daddy. We want to spend all day with you, Dad.
We love you. You're the best, Daddy.
Truly wants to spend all day with Ariola and Saul. They're just gonna go out onto the land. They're gonna play on the dirt bikes, the three of them. It's gonna be so much fun. I do know about the dirt bikes only because I saw the previews.
Right.
They're everywhere.
Aurora would have a panic attack. Like, it's too many people in the house. I hate her so much. I hate Ariola more though. All right, let's go into. We're at 12 minutes and 9 seconds.
I really don't expect that we'll see Cody. I really don't. It's been a week and a half, and he hasn't said a thing or called or texted Savannah. So I don't know.
That's gross.
I hope so, because
And
my
it's
hell,
Christmas.
it's Christmas, and this is your girl, your daughter, who lives in town, and she's done nothing to you.
Bingo.
Ooh.
Merry
Asshole.
Christmas. Kids are up and we're ready to start looking over. They're going to go through their stockings.
And then he's got his dumb smile thinking he's fooling all of us.
Like he's
Asshole.
like, wait till they see how much money we spent on the kids and what good parents we are. Little does he know that within 10 minutes of this episode airing, everyone found exactly how much money they're like squandering.
Oh, really? Oh, okay, I'll have to see it and then tell me.
Well, no, I just mean like he thinks that we're all looking at this like that's so great that they're spending all this money, but like really we're all trolling the shit out of him. We're all looking at how much his tree cost, how much his Dickens set cost, how much his paintings cost, how much their house cost. 12 minutes and 40 seconds.
All right, okay.
Cody's got this crazy surprise. I'm hoping that the kids just lose interest. Yeah.
Oh, sure, Robin.
Again, she can't actually laugh. All right, here we go.
The pacifier.
So we got scooters and we got helmets for everybody.
Motorized vehicles are not my favorite thing.
Why would you buy this when Dayton already got in like a huge accident that almost like lost his eye in? So I can understand why Robin's scared of these. I can't believe he bought these. But you know why I think he bought them, Jody? Is because remember when they were moving to, like the day they're moving to Vegas, Garrison and Gabe are they're like, I want a motorcycle when we go to Flagstaff. And they're kind of being kidding. And Cody has a fucking meltdown on the couch. And he's like, I got 2 hours of sleep last night. Crazy's coming. Do you remember that? I mean, I feel like everyone remembers that. But I think, I honestly think that he's like, what can I get them that'll really stick it to Garrison and Gabe? Because why the fuck else?
Full beaks.
Ugh, God. Her mouth just does not upturn anymore, does it?
She's like, oh, I'm not excited. Oh, he's just so crazy. He's getting motorized by bullshit.
But you can see that
really didn't want him to get those, he would not have gotten them.
But no one's gonna ride
Dayton
these.
almost lost his face.
Right.
Dayton doesn't
even go near them. Solomon doesn't even go near them. So like what? Aurora and Brianna are going to be rocking these bikes?
Oh, sure.
Nope.
Well, there's enough that they could have their friend.
No.
Everyone doesn't.
Well, Cody's their friend, I guess, so Cody can go with them.
Ew.
Not excited.
We used to call them mini bikes when I was little. We got the property out there. I want to have some fun on it. They're not even expensive.
Well, define expensive, though. Because I bet Janelle would disagree with that they're not expensive.
Well, someone just said he spent $4,000 on the bikes and everything.
Well, that's not expensive, Jody. That's like nothing.
Okay, wait, hold on a
Tyler
second.
Trees.
Someone just said, okay, I looked up the pricing for the Charles Dickens collection. Oh, this was the Dickens collection. Okay.
Yeah. If anyone knows what these bikes brands are, and can zoom in and figure that out, let us know.
Yeah.
Latrice, I need you to move somewhere without touching the mic. Yes, I know you're hungry. Go. Latrice, get the fuck out of here. What are you doing? All right, here we go.
Yeah, I feel like Robin would never let the the little precious ones, or even her older kids ride on those ever at all without her standing next to them.
No one's even
mini
looking
bikes
at them.
for $4,000. They're like $800 each. People are saying.
That's not expensive.
Each bike is $850. You don't think that's expensive? I don't spend that much money on my kids.
I was obviously kidding.
Oh.
Yes, that's expensive.
Okay, sorry. You can't mess with me right now. I'm in a very fragile state of mind because I'm bracing myself for some areola. Oh God. Okay.
13 minutes and 12 seconds.
I think they're dangerous.
Okay, so you have to wear goggles.
I kind of wonder if Cody was trying to compensate with these bikes.
Here, sit on this.
Trying to compensate for a lot of things.
Look how many presents there are around those trees, and there's only 5 kids.
Jeez.
Like that's way too many presents.
On the fact that family isn't all together, he's going, look at this pretty cool thing over here. Compensate
don't
for
give a
what
shit
it is
what
we're
the other
actually
people
missing
are.
here.
Wow. I hate this so much.
It's Christmas Day. My boys are here.
That took her. I feel like she did a few takes of that, and she's like, "That's."
They told her.
Like, yeah.
They're like, Janelle, say it's Christmas.
You can hear her sighing through it. It's Christmas Day. That's as excited as I can get. 13 minutes, 50 seconds.
Savannah's here, but we are at a vacation rental.
Thank you. Gift card.
It's a gift certificate weekend.
That's so Janelle.
I know.
I feel overwhelmed.
And she got them all those like Skittles candy canes, those plastic candy canes that you just get right at the
So
checkout aisle.
Janelle.
Yeah.
Tosses them in there.
relief, but there is a little bit of a sadness that Cody is not showing up for his kids, not Savannah.
Merry Christmas.
Wow.
Everybody open your stockings.
For the last 30 years, I've celebrated Christmas as a family.
Thanks for being here. Thanks for being Braun. Yeah. You're awesome, every one of you.
Missed the big Christmas. It was fun. But this feels good. This feels peaceful. This feels joyful. Everybody wanted gift cards this year, so I'm like, that's easy. But Savannah, you have other gifts. I
Holy
kinda told
Settlers
the
of
kids
Catan
that
and a
Dad
bottle of
and I
wine
had
back
a really
there.
bad fight.
Oh, yeah, she needs it.
My kids weren't
Janelle.
surprised. They've observed our relationship for several years and thought maybe it was time for me to get something, do something
Wait,
different,
pause.
find something better.
Did you see the caption says, it's been a couple years, clicks tongue. And she goes, so I figured. I just love the captions.
I don't have the
Clicks
captions
her
on.
tongue. Oh, it's so good.
Hey, Mom. Thanks, Mom. Thanks, Mom. Merry Christmas, Mom.
Sorry, I didn't mean to tape it so well.
I thought the Christmas we did with
Janelle.
just Mom and Mom's kids was very quiet, but it was honestly, in my opinion, kind of pleasant. It was good.
I went into it thinking that it would be a little bit like hard to swallow, that nobody was there, but I actually found myself enjoying it a lot.
I have not heard from anybody here in Flagstaff as far as family goes.
Wow.
Janelle had already decided that she was going to do Christmas separate. You know, after the fight, there was nothing. And that I just didn't see the point. Janelle was
Wow.
just as absent as I was. Wow, what a twirly dress. That's just beautiful. Thank you.
Ew.
Kind of compartmental.
That was gross.
God,
Ooh,
stop
what a
indulging children like this.
I know she's too
This
old
is
to be
why we
spoken
have-
to like this.
Yes.
Ooh, that's a twirly
Wow.
dress.
She's 7. Isn't she like 7 here? 6, 7?
6, 7, yeah. Okay, no, and this okay, we're at 15 minutes and 55 seconds. If you notice Dayton, they're like all filling up their weird food, and he just has his shirt pulled over his nose the whole time. And it's like
He
that's
doesn't
the
like the
entire
smell
time.
of something.
Maybe, yeah, he's
Something
like this
smells
is nasty.
bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Janelle is out of mind and out of sight for me right now. Yes, this is a struggle. My loyal wife and her children, we want something special.
I know, how fucked up is that?
So I am blocking everything else out for today.
You can't even call your kids on Christmas who did nothing to you.
No.
Wow.
I'm blocking out everyone other than my kids with my loyal wife.
What a piece of shit. What a piece of shit.
Brown celery. For breakfast, we're having crepes, okay? It looks like tortillas. They're not. They're crepes, okay?
Oh my
French,
God. I
Mexican.
can't. We're not fucking idiots, Cody.
Okay,
we know
no,
what
I'm gonna,
crepes are.
I'm gonna go back because I need you to just listen to his full description of crepes, okay? So I'm going back to 1615. Just listen to this.
Celery, brown celery. For breakfast, we're having crepes, okay? It looks like tortillas. They're not. They're crepes, okay? It's more French, less Mexican.
Everyone in my family likes crepes.
Okay, now we're gonna go talking about crepes for like 85 minutes. But now, look, I know that most of our listeners and watchers are female. And although Cody did explain that for us verbally,
yeah,
I went ahead, just for everyone's sake, and I made a chart.
What? Wait, by yourself?
I made it, yeah.
Oh, crepes equal
Break it down
not tortillas? What's
no!
a tortilla?
The facts.
Tortilla.
No, here's a chart. Tortillas are right here.
Are up here.
You don't want it to drop down to pancakes, but right in the middle there's crepes. And it's more French than it is Mexican. And oh, whoopsie, I thought Mexican was spelt with a C for a second, so we had to go over it with an X.
You don't want to drop down to pancakes is the best.
Yeah. So just everyone keep that in mind.
I mean, wait till Cody discovers naan. I mean, I don't know if our female brains are going to be able to handle it.
I was trying to figure out what word he would misspell. And I was like, I think he probably doesn't know how to spell Mexican. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, no.
Tortillas here, crepes.
Tortillas up here, crepes.
No, don't let it drop.
No.
No, here's the facts.
God, Amanda, that's my favorite.
Here's the facts. Tortillas have nothing to do with crepes. They look like tortillas. They are literally pancakes, just without like one or two ingredients. They're pancakes. They're sweet.
Cody is right though, and you're right. Most of the viewers are women.
Right. So I just hope that helped everyone. Did that help everyone? I'm going to post that on our Facebook group. So just you know.
Also, like Mexicans might think, oh, that's a tortilla.
Right. Well,
he needs to also explain it to Mexico. That's where tortillas come from. Is
her mentality says tortillas and she spelled it wrong. Won't change the facts. Okay, so let me tell you the story behind this. Because and I swear to God, everyone on Facebook was saying, we need a chart. Explain it to us like we're women, crepe-splaining. But I swear to God, I have timestamps of me saying to Jane and Mary Jane, at 10:30 p.m., remind me tomorrow to make a chart. And Mary Jane's like, okay, God. I have an alarm set on my phone. And I'm like, you know what? I'll probably just end up doing it in a manic episode. And I did. I just did it right then. Manic episode. And then all the comments started coming in.
But you got a poster. You just had a poster on here.
No, it's just the back of this poster, Jody.
Wow. A man must have told you.
Yeah.
To use the back of that.
I hope that Cody approves of this, but I think that really breaks it down for everyone, right? No.
Wow. Okay. I'm just wow. That was like the best thing I've ever seen. I like the can't go down to a pancake.
Crepes are right there.
Oh, that's a good point. Someone says, yeah, he definitely can't spell crepes. How do you think he spelled it? Like
he probably CRAY. Well, here's the other thing. I did try that because I wrote this out in pencil first. I tried that, but it's like I was trying to figure out what a funnier letter would be to like spell wrong, and the X over the C was
X over Mexico is pretty good. That's pretty good. Or he'd be like the Mexicoans.
Yeah. Everyone, God. Smash that like for this chart that I worked so hard on.
For crepes.
Yeah, for crepes. Okay.
Oh, God. Okay, hold on a second. I just got like a zoom in of Areola who's too old to be wearing a bow like that on her head.
Okay, so this is 16 minutes and 29 seconds. This is the jump scare because I was like, holy shit. This was clearly taken a year later because she's a little bigger. She doesn't look as much of a baby now.
Well, her hair's grown out.
Her hair's
She doesn't
grown
have a
out.
mullet anymore.
The bangs are rough, and it's at least like brushed and done, which is the first time we've ever seen.
Well, she's wearing it like a kimbo on her head, like you would put on a baby's head.
Yeah, like a way too big bow.
Yeah.
It gets way worse.
God, she looks so much like Cody and Robin. It's bad.
She's not delightful, I'll tell you that much. 16 minutes and 30 seconds. We got Solomon and Ariola on the couch. They get their own talking head now.
For me, because I don't like the texture. I don't like strawberries. I don't like the breading. Crepes are one of my loveliest desserts. I love them because of the cream and the powdered sugar.
No, I don't know if you're listening or watching, but I'll say it in a nice way. You can see where the pacifier has not been very helpful for her because she's got a lisp and there's spaces in her teeth growing in where the pacifier is.
Well, yeah, because it's like a tongue thrust, like her tongue thrust right there. By the way, it's an akimbo is hilarious.
That's good.
Oh, Monica, 3 cheers for the tortillas.
Thank you.
I'm sorry. She looks exactly like Cody to me. Like that is
and Robin jaw, the strong jaw.
Cody, and yeah, you're right. She's doing a tongue thrust where she would keep that passy in her mouth, and it's not cute, babe.
She's got a ring on her middle finger too. I bet it's a mini clutter ring. All right, 16 minutes and 45 seconds.
And all the stuff about crepes is basically what I love.
You just need to count your lucky stars that you're not seeing what Cody's putting in his crepe. It's nasty.
Oh, that's divine. Most everybody has 2 crepes. One is their meal crepe and one is a dessert crepe.
I can't.
So I usually have 2 crepes.
I mean, they think that this is the most adorable story ever.
One sweet, one savory.
Yeah. Wait till they hear about Cody's crepes. This is like the caramels. 17
funny.
minutes and 7 seconds.
They're a little mixture of both. No. What are you laughing at? I'm making magical stuff. Oh, yeah.
What my dad puts on his crepes and is a lot of gross stuff and sweet stuff. It's just disgusting. He's a healthy person, but a disgusting person too.
Must be Robin's influence on him. I have no idea.
Whoa.
Also,
okay, lots to take in there.
Now, I love that Cody decided to mansplain what crepes are when literally in season 1 we learned that the Brown family has a tradition every Christmas time where all the girls make crepes in the morning. Remember that? Crepes have been a tradition in this family since forever. And now this is now Robin's tradition and Cody's going to mansplain it to us as if we've never seen this before. They've been erased.
Also, Ariola, not so good at the storytelling.
Well, it's because she
wasn't
can't talk.
funny, wasn't cute.
The
don't
thing
care
about my
your
dad, he puts the most disgusting stuff in his crepes. It's like too many asses in that sentence.
She's the annoying kid in the class that has a story for everything and thinks her family is so extra special, and she's extra special, and she's not.
She's not.
She's
Neither
got
are
a
you,
story
Aurora.
for everything. Where it's like, hey, can I have a helper for whatever? And she's like, oh, like I can come over and I can help you pass on the papers. And you're like, oh yeah, I know you can,
like
but
someone else wants to
I'm
turn
tired
Ari.
of you. Go away. Yeah, exactly.
All right, 17 minutes and 33 seconds.
God,
Like he puts mozzarella cheese and he puts berries and some sort of weird aioli.
Pause.
What?
She just said mozzarella cheese.
Yeah, she did.
She read it off the package. Mozzarella. Also, another window in the background with a rod.
Rod, yeah.
No drapes or anything.
So he just took off the one and then was like, oh, fuck it.
They're like, yeah, we don't like him, but we're not doing anything. Okay, so he's going to do a weird aioli with mozzarella. So he's making a savory crepe.
Yeah.
It's a burrito that's French.
Not tasty looking.
It's a cornucopia.
Solomon's just sitting with a full untouched crepe next to him, just like, all right, are we done? Are we done with this?
That would be my kids because we're picky like that too.
Fun food.
He's the only one having fun.
But he's not having fun. He's pretending to have fun. All right, now, is this the... Oh, God, I hate this.
We've managed to get our family through the holidays, and that experience was very isolating. I'm in this bad place with Janelle, and Christine's gone. Don't even know what to do with Mary. And even with Robin, kind of feeling like I've been pretty much a grouch for 2 years.
Yeah.
My friend Nathan and I are just going for a drive. We don't really have a destination.
Okay, so this is going to be
exactly
like...
what I've been saying, but he does all day. He drives with no destination.
Yeah.
And then he goes and gambles. I will lay my life on it. Yep.
But now he's picked up Nathan. This next section is like 15 minutes long of him and Nathan bitching at each other. But Nathan's like, whoa. You can tell Nathan's like, you need to relax, dude. Like, I know that there's a gun in this car, and that's making me a little nervous. So I'm not going to pause as much during this unless there's something interesting. But like this part, I was just like, this is so fucking boring, but also terrifying.
Mostly about just wanting to talk to him freely about his own advice and experience in being a polygamist going through a divorce. Come in. Hey, man. How's it going? Going great. How was your drive? It was good. It was really good. My wife and...
Okay, now the only thing I'm going to say about this is like, dude, you're going to be in a car driving with Cody for an hour. You can toss on some sunglasses, maybe.
I don't think it matters.
Avoid the distraction. Well, but...
Oh, I don't think it matters.
It's like a girl holding a pillow on her stomach.
Oh, okay. I thought you were saying it's too sunny.
No,
but like
no,
if only one eye is looking at the sun. Okay.
No, I would throw on some sunglasses.
I mean, he really does look like the head elf that hates.
He truly does. I'm at 19 minutes and 10 seconds.
Buzz, these guys
sisters, and that's how Cody and I became brother-in-laws. Is when I married my wife.
So he's married to Mary's sister. So keep that in mind, because Cody's about to just talk so much shit on all his wives, and it's like, is the best person to say this to someone who's actually like closely related to Mary? Like, it's a weird person to choose.
Okay.
19 minutes and 18 seconds.
You know the weirdest thing that I'm experiencing? What's that? I don't know how to explain this, man. I'm going through a divorce, and I'm still got a wife that I'm in love with. When Cody became public, he wanted to show the world that full families could be loving, functional. It's a strange thing now that the world gets to watch what happens when they break down.
Is he on an inhaler? Is he okay?
Yeah, he's like James Gandolfini in The Sopranos. Like, I think Cody just needs to really get it.
Jesus.
19 minutes and 50 seconds.
When people see that, they have compassion. I know that Janelle and Robin are looking at me, and they're like looking at me like they don't know me. There's no getting around that. You know that when Beth left me, I was still married to Rebecca. I've lived plural marriage before. I've had 2 wives. My second wife decided it wasn't for her anymore, and she left. And so that's my history and my background on that. He had an experience that started out very positive and ended very negative. It took me several years, many years, to get to a sort of equilibrium. But even now that I feel like I'm somewhat more imbalanced, it's a new equilibrium. I'm not the same person. Until a person's been divorced, you don't know how fundamentally it changes you, it alters you.
Meg says he looks like Danielle from 90 Day Fiancé.
He does.
Totally. You nailed it. Wow.
He does. Also, Celine, Dumb and Dumber, Freedom Drive, Fun Road Race for the Cure. You guys are so funny.
20 minutes and 51 seconds.
It's a weird place to be where you have this big family, and it's a big thing.
You still have a big family.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
now we've got this small thing going on. And it's not unimportant. And it is beautiful, but it's not big like this other was. And can I adjust? Well, I don't want to sit and identify as a monogamist. If you are what you do, then what are you when you don't?
Could get a job.
Can I be a monogamist? Can I manage this? I mean, this is smaller. It's like you've gone to a place because of the divorce. You've gone to a place you hadn't been before. Yep. Stupid things go through my mind, like I wish I wouldn't have done that. I wish we wouldn't have ever got married. I wish I could go back in time. Yeah.
No, every guy goes. Well, every guy. I'm guessing that most men who go through divorce or through a breakup with a significant other, I certainly feel the same way. Part of
Oh
this,
my
and it would be
God!
real
Finish a
upfront
thought.
with you,
Land the
I
plane.
know.
Your other wives,
Oof.
they lost a sister wife too. I was all bitter and resentful and angry. That spilled out all over Rebecca, and I forgot that she lost a childhood best friend as well as a sister wife.
It's not just the husband that's being left. Robin's feeling the ultimate rejection.
Oh, God.
I'm
all
dealing
right.
with some depression and some mourning and loss and grieving, and it's a
Whatever.
very difficult, heartbreaking situation.
You're fine.
You know how society's been for, eons of time, that any strong man would have more than one woman, whether they were married or not, whatever. And there's something about us in plural marriage for men that really struggle to acknowledge that
Eyes on the road. Eyes on the road.
I know.
that a woman has
Well, both of you.
in plural marriage.
Nathan's eyes could be on the road. I'm not sure, but Cody
Nathan's
is
eyes
good.
are jutting around, too. Like, they're
I
really...
get sad.
But I
listen,
think that
he's
also...
a misogynistic asshole. He was come on.
He's in polygamy. I think that I think Cody's a very reckless driver, so Nathan's probably like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, like just
He's trying not to
aware of
look.
his surrounding. Yeah.
He's like, oh God.
I'm at 22 minutes and 56 seconds.
We dismiss it.
I think that can happen.
It's crazy. This sort of sacred loneliness that women have had in the principle. There's this term of sacred loneliness
No, there
because their
isn't.
husband's not around as much.
Sacred loneliness? I've never heard this term, sacred loneliness. I think it's stupid. Like you're supposed to
I love
honor
Mary.
the fact that you're lonely. The idea is that you sacrifice some of your emotional needs because you want to live plural marriage. I hear Cody talk about how hard plural marriage is on the women, and it's like, really, now you figure that out? You know what I mean? I've always thought it was so dumb. Sorry. Yeah, plural marriage can be lonely. In my head, it's an opportunity for you to get a relationship with God.
For me, the principle in plural marriage, it is about a woman's right to choose who her husband gets to be and who gets to be the father of her children. If he happens to be married, so what? She
Thank
still
God
gets to
if we
choose.
have a man
See, but I think
explain our right to choose.
yeah. Well, and Cody's like, huh.
Nathan.
I never thought of it like that. Nathan's definitely here to kind of like ease him down a little. Like, hey, you need to relax, dude.
Well, he's doing a great job. Let's put Nathan on the front lines at the next Pussy Hat rally, okay? Let's
24
get him right up
minutes
there.
and 19 seconds.
Our right to choose. I hate this man.
On the flip side of that coin, though, they have the freedom to leave as well. Yeah. What is overlooked is that it can be difficult for the guy, too. I mean, it's a real work. Each wife wanted me to be 100% there, and it was exhausting. And they got a break every other day.
If they all agreed that they were going to do this, maybe they had more faith in me. If I was just tired of hearing about the struggle.
Till you've sat in a seat and, been a guy that's had 4 wives and tried to meet the emotional, spiritual, physical, mental needs of 4 women. It's like, there's a hubris that comes with judgment.
I courted Mary and I courted Robin, but Christine and Janelle both asked if they could be in the family. And with that ask, I had some special requirements that I wanted them to meet in order to come into the family.
Oh, there's special requirements.
Special requirements, yeah.
Okay.
And mainly that was, there will be other wives. You've got to be committed to me.
It's improper for a...
Do you see how they're trolling this? Or I think they listen. I think the producers listen to us because at 25:29, there's a picture of them cutting the cake together, and Aurora is there blowing on the cake. Right there, she's blowing on it. No candles, but she's right up there.
And to be out chasing wives. It's generally a woman approaches the family and says, look, I feel like I've had a spiritual revelation that maybe I belong in your family. He now keeps saying, Christine and I asked to be in the family, and Robin was invited. Somehow, because Christine and I asked, we deserve less, we should be happy with what we got. It wasn't like we were begging to be in the family. We simply asked, there was a courtship, and then we all got married.
They had their full choice to be in this family. And after they went through this process with us, they decided they don't want to be part of it.
Because you changed the family.
Yep.
Weird.
I'm at 26:28.
I mean, there's like, I just never foresaw this happening to me, and I never foresaw my reaction to this happening.
I was so optimistic about living plural marriage. Everybody seemed happy, and they're not now. Nobody's happy now.
No one in polygamy is.
Yeah.
Maybe the Winders.
It was a dream, and now it's gone. It's such a mess right now.
We can deny it to ourselves, but Robin's in for a ride, and any of the other wives that stay with him.
That's nice. That's promising.
We've never had as many problems as we're having right now in our marriage. He's suspicious of anybody being disloyal to him. He's directing that at me.
Good.
It's like I don't recognize him. I don't really recognize him right now, and I've never seen him like this before.
Well, Janelle Brown just added a video to her story. I
The
see.
old battered sword. It's about reforging it into something new and shiny.
I wish I would have asked Christine what made her, why she believed in the principles. We talked about it a lot. It'd be interesting.
She was raised in it, you asshole. How dare you?
About plural marriages now.
He's about to go into a whole thing about how he, again, like the just wait.
5 years ago, I was fighting to keep it together. What has happened to me?
Robin.
It has caused me to go.
Yeah.
Feel relief when a woman's saying I'm leaving.
I've had to really think about plural marriage. I still believe that it can be lived and that there's a purpose for it. Despite the fact that Cody and I are having problems, I do think I could live plural marriage, and I could live plural marriage again. I don't know if there's really an opportunity for me to live it again. I mean, it's kind of a strange thing. You don't go around finding people who are living plural marriage.
In my head, this is still something that can work. You have to have people.
Yeah, for the two of you.
You have to have people that are interested, though, Jody.
There are full functioning plural families out there.
Yes, the Winders. Period. The end.
I think you just gotta always work together, though, and keep that ideal, and keep on talking about the ideal and making sure that ideal grows with the vision of the family.
I don't think that the fact that our family has kind of fallen
Amanda, can you
apart
pause
like
it on that photo of Mary and Cody? What was their wedding song again?
Oh, I would give everything I own, give you my world, my heart, my home. My window's open.
But not my seven-bedroom one.
What?
I said, but not my seven-bedroom one.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is because of polygamy. I think it's because of personalities. I think that he regrets marrying Christine. I don't know where he is with Janelle, but I do believe 100% that he regrets marrying me.
It's so sad.
Ugh.
This whole divorce, I thought I'd handle better. Then I thought I'd be able to meditate through it. I'm not even meditating
that's heartbreaking.
now,
And
what does Cody meditating look like?
Ugh.
Like,
More
I'm sure
time alone, away from Areola. Ugh.
My prayers are weak and faithless. I'm in this just spot, and I'm struggling with my own benevolence.
Another word he learned.
I just want to be for a little while, I want to grow horns so bad. I want to say mean things. I want to be a jackass.
You have been. You literally have been.
So weird. Who says this stuff? It's
going to be worse. It's good, and you can tell Nathan's like, oh yeah, that's okay, Cody. Calm down. You're all right. At 29 minutes, 57 seconds.
Just like this urge to just
jerk off.
Be the ass she said I was.
You are.
You think I'm an ass? Well, I'll show you an ass.
You're gonna have to face the darkest parts of yourself.
And it's weird. I am.
Yep.
And I don't like who I am.
Yep. You're gonna stare at the man in the mirror, and you're gonna find out how big the horns are. There were things that I thought that I never thought I could think, and I thought them too.
Yeah. It's like a heavy, thick drive inside of me.
Yeah.
And
this is
when
scary.
you talk about a gremlin, I got a gremlin inside of me, Nathan. I mean, the deepest temptations I've had in my whole life.
Terrifying.
Was to sit down and stop trying to be good. And that's happening to me now.
What is going
and it's just devastating. And there's this urge that I'm seriously fighting. It's like deep in me. It's ugly. It's sinister.
Like this.
And that's the wolf you want to starve. But that urge to do it, to just be mean as hell, has gotten in me. And it's a fight.
I think he's considering killing his family.
Yeah, this reminds me of like Josh Powell or something.
I don't know who that is.
Like Susan Powell, Josh Powell. Anyway, no, this is like scary. This is like he wants to take everyone out and
he wants to ruin their lives.
This isn't normal.
No, this isn't a normal thing to say to
divorce. Yeah, you can get a divorce and not do this. And like you said, say it to someone. And to actually Danielle Marie's point here, say it on camera.
And this is what he's comfortable saying on camera.
And you are a gun dealer, right?
Yeah, I want to say that sounds accurate.
Yeah, this is what everyone's saying. That like this is narcissistic rage. Like when you have been shown as the person you are, and someone has quote unquote wronged you, this is what comes out, and this is scary.
We're at 31 minutes and 12 seconds.
I don't know. I worked so hard to do what was right.
Oh sure. You did.
Oh my God, this is scary. The editing.
When you feel like you failed, even to God.
Failed.
You get in this place where it's like, well, I should just be the devil I think I am now. This is stuff that I should just be keeping to myself. I don't want Robin to see this.
You know you're on television, right? And Robin's going to see this. He's so stupid.
This is insane.
I don't want her to know how dark I've gotten.
Oh, she knows, babe.
I'm now thinking that you probably didn't share with me your darkest thoughts.
I don't know.
What's not? Cody likes to know his bro's deepest, darkest thoughts.
Right. And then here's Nathan. Cody's clearly saying that he's mad at Mary too, and this is Mary's brother-in-law. Cody's like, I want to murder all of them.
Oh, he absolutely does. Oh, this is gross.
And actually finds themselves. Just don't let it overwhelm you.
I think Nathan's on like halftime. He's at like 0.5x.
Yeah.
I look back at my experience when my wife left me, and I definitely wouldn't have wanted it filmed. I don't think I would have looked like
funny.
I would have come out shiny. I would have been very messy.
It's like there's a difficulty in saving a relationship that seems like it would be so much easier to let it go.
It seems like.
And then move on and find something else that is no longer broken. there's an urge to just
There's real discouragement. There's real discouragement.
Start again somewhere else.
There's an urge to break it all, meaning murder everyone in my family and start anew.
Yeah, this is insane.
We have only two choices. We can sit there and just say, well, it's all crap and throw our hands up. Or we can fight to win and believe in redemption.
I got two of my littlest, my two youngest, are still loving me back. And I'm thinking, what a stupid thought to want to run from this when the only thing that loves me still, I'd be abandoning,
Yeah.
Okay, right here. Pause, please. This is the problem. Like now, Areola and Saul, their job is to feed their dad's ego.
Yeah.
They're the last two. So now it's all on them just to feed him. That's your job as the kid, is to make daddy
And he
feel
seems
better.
to say that the two youngest are
loved.
they're the only ones that love him anymore. Like, and this is what everyone's been saying, that he only likes the young kids because they're too dumb still to realize how awful he is. I think Brianna and Dayton are over him because every shot of Brianna in that house, she's like she doesn't want to be there either. Aurora's the only one that's still in love with him.
She's a dum-dum.
I just have this gut thing. It's like I'd like to run away from my life. Just escape, just change my name, disappear, be somebody else.
We'd all recognize
the weirdest thing.
I know.
My life right now.
I always wanted to live plural marriage from the time that I was a young woman.
Shut up.
No, Robin.
Lie.
This is what I'm invested in, and so for him to question it is like, it feels a little bit like a deal breaker of our marriage. This is not what our marriage agreement is.
What are you doing?
It would
Shut
absolutely
up.
devastate me
Love
if
it.
he decided to leave me.
He's not leaving you, and you know that.
I mean, I know he has these thoughts. You can't make anybody stick around or stay. I know he would regret it. Leaving everything behind. I just know it's from pain. It's not because he's a selfish or a bad person. He's just in pain.
Well,
this is so fake. Whatever.
Yes.
all right, I'm at 34:47. We're finally done with Nathan and fucking Cody. And we're going to end with I said to my TV, I'm like, please let this at least end with the kids or something, with the happy people.
Hey!
We're at Janelle's rental, and the boys have arrived. Christine's family.
Janelle and I decided to get a fun little vacation rental between Christmas and New Year's. And we are in Flagstaff now celebrating, the second Christmas together. We're super excited. Hunter came in from Baltimore for Christmas, and he's still here. Garrison! And then we have Garrison, Gabe, and Savannah here for Christmas as well. We're going to stay and hang out here for a couple of days. I'm so excited.
Cool, we will help you guys get it.
Just having everybody in the same place again, it already feels festive.
I don't like playing in the snow.
I don't either. I hate it.
Vicious. Hunter, get him.
I still think that we have a completely whole relationship with all of Christine and her kids.
Aww.
Defend me.
Oh, you're gonna rub it on me?
Oh my gosh, he's in shorts.
That was great that they showed up.
Aw, cute.
Like, they're all so happy to see each other, and then it's juxtaposed with Cody's miserable ass Christmas.
They're lame. Freaking Aurora.
Times, but
grapes.
I am gonna blame Christine for that. She
Blame Hunter for that.
yeah. We're all pointing fingers.
Cute.
You can't go inside. That's cheating. I did nothing. So, look at my bare feet.
I think my brothers have a tendency to
I like
get a
Hunter.
little wild, regardless of who it is. As long as you put two of them together, you're gonna have a party for sure. So,
Oh, I love Savannah.
Yeah. She's talking a little more now.
I feel like Dad didn't make enough effort this year. And maybe Robin too. I definitely
maybe.
feel
Gary is like,
not really necessarily
stretching
sweating
his neck
by
like,
them, but
God, I want to
Yeah.
say something.
Yeah, he's like, I'm just going to let Gabe say it. He's speaking for both of us.
And this is what Robin wants. Like, Robin wants her kids out there playing in theory.
In theory.
But then you need to let them come around Robin. Like, you can't pout that
Well,
your kids aren't being included
also,
in that.
What
if
if
don't...
Aurora got busted in the face with a snowball? How much she would over? The game would be over immediately.
Oh,
Absolutely.
it would be like
neglected.
duct taped in so no snow could get in their little mittens. And
Yeah.
their
Oh,
boots.
yeah. Right. Well, I know it's almost better.
Janelle's boys did not want to be around me and my kids.
Stop saying you're adding your kids into that, because nobody
God.
said that. I mean, it's true because your kids suck, but nobody said that. She said, for now, I need some space. So Christine told us that she hated us.
Kids, they don't want
Cody
to be
for
around
Christmas.
us.
And that was very heartbreaking for me. Because if I would have thought for 1 second they were open to anything to do with us,
Shut
for Christmas
up.
I would have just pushed and tried to make it happen.
They decided on a separate Christmas without me and without Robin and without Mary. McKelty,
Yeah, 'cause you all
Trudy,
suck
and
and you were
Isabel
mean.
were
Yeah.
in town.
So Savannah, but that's fine.
Christmas has gone
Yeah,
by, but
exactly.
we're going to have a Christmas basically with them.
I really kind of despise and resent McKelty for continuing to
I don't like
them.
this.
Yeah, like stop being the facilitator. Just keep
Yeah.
them like the rest of everyone does.
There's been no communication from Cody about Savannah. She's not said, I
Wow.
want to go see Dad, and he's not called her and said, do you want to come over?
What an
I'm
asshole.
kind of thinking he should call and say, hey, I want to see you. I don't think it's her place to chase him and say, I want to see you, Dad.
Yep. She's the kid.
Avalon is like fun as a barrel of monkeys.
I love Avalon. That girl has my heart.
Shut up, Robin. I hate
Shut
you.
up.
McKelty has made it clear that she's neutral.
So we're trying to get my part. Okay, so
McKelty's the bridge between the family. She's always gotten along
Okay,
with
that
everybody.
sucks.
Christine, before she left Flagstaff and Cody, she
you
told
see
me
that?
she didn't want to have a relationship with me and my kids.
No, she didn't. What did you see?
No, she didn't. Brianna was just like on the couch on her phone, like, hey, it
She's
looks like
definitely a
you
bitch.
don't want to interact. Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, McKelty
She
is,
won't.
I don't like this.
I reach out with my kids, and my kids wanted that relationship with her. They'd have my blessing.
Christine has
Shut up.
McKelty's
She's-
blessing too. Christine let Robin be on a Zoom call while McKelty was giving birth.
Yeah.
So
Christine owes you nothing, you bitch. God.
Now I can let, now I can wake up the rest of the kids, I guess. They stayed the night. We're going to have a Christmas morning. I just figured, well, let's just do Christmas. We'll open some presents. It'll be fun. Make it as fun as we can. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Okay.
They got
There
more
are
gifts?
way too many presents. Yep, wait, just hold on. She'll say it in a second.
Oh, Ariella, are you putting on makeup? Whose makeup kit do you have?
it's mine.
Is that yours? Who puts all your toys here in the...
Who the fuck is that electric guitar for back behind her there?
Ugh. Probably Cody.
Why?
Oh, I
on
don't like
Christmas
that.
morning?
Santa!
Santa does?
Yeah.
And he gave you a makeup kit?
Yeah.
And you're putting it on right now? Okay, let's see you put it on. Here, look at me and bat your eyes. Oh, wow. Okay, cool.
Cody's doing
no-
this just to be like, look at what a good dad I am. Who bought you that? Who bought you? You putting
Not that
on?
cute.
Nope.
I
Not that
didn't
good, not that
want
cute.
It's about to get way less cute.
Isabel and Truly and McKelty to be the only ones opening gifts. And so I saved...
Oh!
Look, she saved just a few gifts for the next day. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12,
Holy
13, 14, 15,
crap.
16, 17, 18, 19,
This
20,
is-
21. There's at least 30, 40 gifts there. Yep. At least 40 gifts. Those are left over from last night, by the way. This is unreal.
She didn't want them left out. Hey, you already opened your gifts.
Yeah, because you left
Now
everyone else
your
out.
sisters are
Yeah.
coming over and they're going to open their gifts. That's how you teach kids, like, it's not always about you, Aurora.
39, 34 is the time.
Wow.
of my own kids' like gifts. wanted it to feel like Christmas.
Ari's personalities, she's
Wow. A bitch.
kind of annoying, sweet, crazy, imaginative, and I forgot the fifth
Ew,
one.
she thinks she's like cute and precocious, and she's not. I hate this.
She's Sophia Abraham. Same binky, same jacked up teeth, same amount
She's
of annoyingness.
Cody.
She's not
cute.
funny.
She's
but
not
cute. You're annoying. No one likes you.
No,
So-
this is weird.
Someone just wrote under a post of Ari in our group, "I hate this child." And it got like 17.
Yeah. No, I don't like this.
So it's just she's getting
former teacher in me is cringing, and I'd be like,
Yeah.
no, like she needs
Boundaries
to be
in
taken down
space,
a notch
please.
this year.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
You're not funny. You are not funny. She's way up in his face pretending to be funny.
I can't think.
Not cute and not appropriate.
So gonna be dead.
And Solomon doesn't like it. He's moving away as far as he can. And then they almost touch noses because she won't back the fuck up.
Ew, they like think like, oh, it's just Areola. She's just cute. She's just so no.
Yeah.
You have to teach kids. No one likes that.
Everyone's saying this, but Lori says these kids have definitely been coached. You can tell Robin's in the room. Like, for sure. They were given this script.
Solomon is like a little twerp sometimes.
That's rude.
He sometimes wants to kiss my nose.
Get your hands
sometimes
off
he
him.
wants to boss me around. He is a little annoying.
He's rude.
Just basically a yucky kid. And a funny kid and a sweet
Wow.
kid. Okay, thank you. We
Get away from me. Solomon is telling you with his body language.
She needs
get
Jody
away.
boot camp. Like,
Yeah.
I'm telling. In an afternoon, her and Leah Messer's little Addie.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, marching out of here like soldiers. Absolutely not. Not cute. Get your hands off of him. That's rude. And you're coming off like a little brat. Ew, I hate this.
Do you want to sit by me?
We were opening presents.
Nope.
Cody
Nope.
started
Now you
asking
don't
me
get
to
a
come
present.
over and sit with him. I didn't want to make a big scene. I don't want to rub this in McKelty and Isabel and Turley's face.
I'm not that optimistic right now. We're coming out of the holidays.
They watched it for the past, 10 years, so it's fine.
Yeah.
But he's like, come sit with me. Robin, are you going to sit with me? No, come sit with me right now.
He's trying to make a point. Cody is sick and twisted. He wants them to go home and be
He's
like,
rubbing it in their
Robin
face.
was sitting in. Yeah. Also, little Ariella going, I want my daddy. Nope. You're not getting presents now. That's
And
not how we act.
She's strumming on a ukulele, which will absolutely
gonna
be
ask you.
smashed in 10 minutes.
Is she doing a good job as a uke expert yourself?
No, I will say this uke probably costs $30. Well, it can cost $30, but Robin probably got like a $600 one for her.
It's been the hardest year of my life. I don't know what our family looks like a year from now. This whole breakup thing and the whole fight with Janelle is leaving me in pretty deep
Truly's
sorrow.
transition lenses.
I'm struggling to reach out to my kids anymore because Janelle's household is the source of my pain. I want a good Christmas. I'm present and centered with Robin and her kids as best as I can be so that I can enjoy my Christmas. I know that there's some things I've got to change, but I'm not ready. It's maybe not the best, but it's the place I'm in right at this moment. And there will be other Christmases. Next time on Sister Wives.
Whole marriage is just hard. I felt like he wasn't spending enough time at my house. She knew that Cody was over at her house.
Robin goes, poor marriage is really hard. I knew he wasn't spending enough time at my house, and Mary's just fucking glaring at her. Like,
whoa.
How
Christine just said
more than anybody else's.
She knew.
Face.
Of course she knew.
Trust her.
I mean, at this point, Cody and I are separate. I haven't talked to him. I haven't seen him. I still have my religious beliefs, so I can't just say, okay, well, I'm going to go find somebody else, because that doesn't really work for me. We're technically undefined. We're probably still married.
I am making some changes. Peace out, sayonara, bitches.
Too many lines
Whoa!
crossed.
Yeah, I
I
know.
don't want to live like this anymore.
I need a reason why my family got blown to smithereens.
Oh, God.
You are the reason. I need
Yeah.
a reason why my family got... Do you not see this? Like, how out of touch can you be, Robin? You are the reason.
At some point, you have to take small accountability. The tiniest bit. Hey, maybe I didn't realize when I came into this family that they had, you know,
I guess I've done that.
an already established system of doing things. Yeah, or family. Right. Nothing. Not a peep. Nothing. I just don't know. Wow.
So I've had diarrhea knocking at the door for like the past half hour. So let's wrap this up.
Knocking on heaven's door. Got it.
It's going to be heaven.
Knocking on Amanada's door.
Amanada. Thank you, Aurora. All right, let's wrap this up. Thanks, you guys, for joining us. Walter's getting ready. Are you ready? I know.
I'll have better lighting next time. It got dark early.
It did get dark.
Storms coming through. Hey, you guys know where to go. Sign up for Patreon. We got all of our stuff going on. Smash that like. Come on, it's a little thumbs up, little likey poo.
Follow us on Instagram, TikTok, join our Facebook group, and I think that's it.
We'll be here next week, same time, same place. Episode 5.
Yeah.
Exciting.
And you're all adults.
Nathan says goodbye too. Okay, that was like, okay, I'm going to hell. All right.
No, you're fine.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Well, guys, it's been a blast. Thank you so much for joining us today on our We Love to Hate Everything channel. Please do not forget to hit that subscribe button. Give us a like or even a comment, and click on that bell if you want notifications, because you never know when we might pop up and go live. Please check out our other 2 podcasts on Patreon, where we snark on even more TV, movies, and pop culture. We got Total Request Podcast, that's patreon.com/trpod, and We Love to Hate TV, patreon.com/love to hate TV. Thanks again, and we will see you next time.